Here's what you have to look forward to
on this episode of The Bonus Show. Gilbert Gottfried puts the icing on the cake.
Artie joins the fashion police.
Are you guys shooting a Western?
Benjy touches grown men inappropriately.
And Sal tries to lasso a cockroach.
We'll get his leg in the hole.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hein.
And I'm Rachel Fine.
Our first story involves frequent show guest Gilbert Gottfried.
For those of you who saw the radio show a couple weeks ago, you will undoubtedly remember Gilbert's run-in with Lisa G. Well, we have some more footage of Gilbert's antics. Watch this.
So how was your appearance today, Gilbert? It was...
It was good, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want that one. I don't like the way it tastes. Wait a second. Nah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll take one to go. And I should leave this one there. Okay. All right, that's fine. All right. I'm lost. I'm lost. I actually am lost. That was not like part of a bit. I've been up here like a few thousand times, and I still don't know where the rooms are.
Class act. Now, Rachel, I understand you have a story about another classy guy.
I do indeed, John. His name is Mr. Artie Lange, and in addition to being super funny, he's also apparently a fashion expert.
Did the guys at Howard do? Are you guys shooting a Western?
No. Yes.
Like, what is going on?
See, this is Brokeback Mountain.
This is
if
a
you put us
polo.
together.
Oh, it's Brokeback Mountain, all right. These guys are gay.
But that's really ugly. At least mine's like fashionable.
If you were wearing a shirt,
if you were
wearing a shirt of David Wright blowing a guy on the '69 Mets, it would be less gay.
Why is this gay? Explain what is gay about it.
You know what? Compared to your sneakers, that looks like something Steve McQueen would wear.
This actually probably is something.
What were you, in prison?
Yeah, they took my laces away, so I don't hang myself.
I think Artie's ready to cover some red carpet events and offer his fashion insights to celebs.
That would definitely make things more interesting out there. Hey, what the fuck are you wearing?
That's a horrible Artie impression. Just FYI. Sorry. As if you aren't getting enough John Hein right now. Let's show you a few highlights from his wrap-up show.
Jason, you had a good time with the mashed potato bar.
Oh, my God. First of all, I love mashed potatoes. And I walk in, and I'm wasting time at the cheese and cracker table. And I turn around, and I see this mashed potato thing. My heart almost stopped. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I know I already explained it on the air, but real quick again. You get like a giant goblet, and the guy just puts as many scoops of mashed potato as you want in there. You had mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes with marshmallows. I chose the mash. And then they had these ladles that were so big, but just big enough to fit inside the top of the cup, and gravy and sour cream and Cheese Whiz and bacon and scallions, and then I just mushed it all up into a soup. I could drank it. It was delicious.
I heard, is this true? Somebody came up to Jason's table at the cocktail hour. They thought it was a buffet station.
That's very funny.
If Jason's mashed potatoes obsession didn't interest you, maybe this dig he made about the lovely Robin Quivers not having an original thought will.
Robin said today she contemplated suicide also?
Yes.
She's as soon as somebody else says something, she's right there to...
Well, she told us...
I know, I can't wait till the Robin Cupcake comes out.
Yeah. Well, Robin's always done everything after the fact.
You're saying Robin's only bringing this stuff up because somebody else says it?
I'm just saying, and I love Robin, but she has a...
Was that your Sal disclaimer there?
I do love Robin, but she does have the tendency to know everything or agree with something immediately after somebody said it. Oh, I was just about to say that. Oh, I was thinking that 20 years ago, but I never said it out loud. It's always right after somebody else says it. I would just like her to be in front of a story for once, I guess.
I don't know that I agree with that completely, but the one place where that did show up a lot that was really funny, Robin stopped doing it after we pointed it out, was for like 6 months in a row on the Mike Walker game, where she had the wrong answer, and then somebody would say the right answer. She goes, "That's what I was going to say."
So it's either Julia Roberts or Blake Lively, and I would like to announce that the winners are Howie and Greg.
Look at us, pal.
There we go, together. Together we can do anything.
I don't believe the Blake Lively story where she got up and danced, because I believe that part of it, but I don't believe the part where...
The gift basket?
The gift basket and the apology.
That was going to be my other pick.
Robin has tons of original thoughts. So lay off her, all right? Girl power. All right, wrapping up the wrap-up show clips, here are the guys talking to a caller who is determined to find out Howard's cultural DNA.
Hey, guys. Howard said this a few times, and it sort of annoys me. Fred is there, and to build on the Kurt Waldheim theme, he's mentioned sending his bar mitzvah tape to the grandfather in Florida, and that his other grandfather was listening very closely. To me, that sounds like two Jewish grandfathers. How exactly is Howard half Jewish?
Fred, that's
a good question. Well, you know what? You'd have to ask Howard, because you have to take him at his word.
But what rationale could he have for being half anything? If
You're going to have to call back tomorrow and try and get through Will.
Maybe both parents are a quarter Jewish.
Oh, so it adds up.
It might.
You'd still be full Jewish, Benjy.
Now, which half of Howard is Jewish? Rachel, do you like it when fat men tickle you?
Why? Are you offering?
I'm sportily beefy. I was referring to Benjy. Check out this clip.
I was just telling everybody what a great tickler I am. I'm very ticklish myself sometimes, and I love tickling and being tickled. So we're going around and we're going to see who I can tickle the best. So here we go.
Wow! Oh, Yucky! Yucky! He is good at it! Oh! That was so fruity.
That was the gayest thing.
Who hasn't wanted to hold an enormous comedian in their hands and elicit laughter?
And took a look back at some of her best moments on the show.
This is a big challenge.
Don't even think about it.
This is the biggest challenge ever.
Don't even think about it.
This is the biggest challenge ever. Oh, no. Look at it.
He was laughing.
He's laughing. He can't resist.
Richard Christie will do just about anything for a laugh. So here he is doing just about anything for a laugh.
This Ronnie will make out with me. You gotta run the
Gross. Oh, man. Hey, Sabian, how do you let shit like this
Whoa!
It's your ally. Nice. Real nice. Oh,
yeah.
Face.
This next clip is gross and mean, and I don't like it.
It's because you're a chick and your disdain proves that this clip is indeed a gem. Here's what happens when you put a piece of string, Sal, and a cockroach in the same room.
It's prank time. We found a roach and put it under this cup. So what JD is going to do is he's going to hold this string. I'm going to stick the roach onto the string, and then we're going to fuck with people. Ooh, it's nasty. Ugh. Okay. Oh, you! Ah, his leg came off. Ugh. Okay.
See, it's moving too fast.
Oh wait, I know what to do. We got to flip him on his back. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay. Good. Stop moving. Okay, so here we go.
You know what I mean? And there's tuxedos, and there's food, and there's flowers, and there's people. And that's making them crazy too, I'm sure.
Did you meet them? There you go. Have you met them? Oh, I met
What is that?
It was a roach. Cockroach.
Roach. I can't believe it with your fucking bullshit.
Believe me, I'll have some. I'll just wear it. Don't have
You know
to
where
fuck
this
is
is?
that?
Dude,
knock it the fuck off. Hey, you guys, I tell you what. Get that?
No, it's not a mid-calf. I like
And this fucker's in on it, dude? How can I direct? Look, I'm hands off the wheel right now. Not cutting any of this. You just fuck the show up.
Oh, and sugar's had
I'm calling PETA.
Will they get rid of Sal?
Maybe.
That'd be great. And for all of us here at The Bonus Show, thanks for watching. For Rachel Fine, I'm John Hine, and we'll see you next week.
No, not yet. Yeah, I'm gonna file it.
Ronnie loves it.
Let's take a couple of calls from
Richard. Christy.
This is the best of the wrap-up show. A recap and behind-the-scenes look with John Hine and Gary Delabate. The best of the wrap-up show begins now.
On Monday's wrap-up show, Deb called in to defend me between the age difference of me and my girlfriend. She had an older boyfriend also. There was like a 20, 30-year difference between them. Unfortunately, her guy kicked off, and she's unhappy without him, but mine still got me. Then Ken called in from somewhere in the fucking future somewhere and tried to break my balls. But you wait and see what I did to him. Check it out.
Deborah in Jersey, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hi, guys. Is this me?
Yeah, it's you, Deborah.
Hi. I want to defend Ronnie.
Okay.
Because, everybody makes a big deal about the age difference between him and his girlfriend. And I want you to know I had a relationship, the love of my life was 34 years older than me. And what people don't understand about that is women love contrast. And sometimes, people, if you're white and you date somebody who's black, that's a sexy contrast. And sometimes it's an age difference contrast. But why I want to defend Ronnie is this. I think he does genuinely love his girlfriend, but he's protective of her. And he realizes because of the age difference that, if one day she changes her mind or she wants to go on to a, more permanent relationship with children, he doesn't want her getting emotionally committed because she may grow past this relationship. And I think Ronnie is being very sensitive to her feelings, and he's being way more protective than you guys are giving him credit for.
What do you think, Ronnie? Is Deborah making sense here?
Well, basically, that's what I said, because I've talked to her about this numerous times about, are you sure you know what you're doing getting yourself into this relationship with me? That, first of all, I told her we're never going to get married, and second of all, I told her we're never going to have a kid.
Right.
So she doesn't care, she claims. See, and I'm very leery of that.
But are you protecting her, or, hold on, are you protecting her, or are you protecting you?
Both.
Right, because it's the same for you. You're protecting yourself because she may say, you know what, I want kids, I got to go.
Right, but
Ronnie, let me tell you something. She does really, really love you. And if any insecurity you have about that, banish it from your mind because she loves you. She's your lover. She's your confidant. She's your girlfriend. I know it sounds crazy that somebody could, with that much of an age difference, but, Scarlett Johansson is dating, what's his name, the actor now. And
Sean Penn.
Right. But they went to the correspondence dinner, and they went separately. She went with her fraternal twin brother because they didn't want the press talking about them. But the press did talk about them, and they started listing all the May, December romances. And guess who made the list? Howard and Beth. And, Howard can't be a hypocrite about this because he's 18 years older than his wife.
Yeah, that's still 16 years less difference than Ronnie.
Hey, Deborah, as from the woman's point of view, from
15 years, Gary.
Happy
15.
birthday.
Deborah, from the woman's point of view, your guy was 34 years younger. How should Ronnie help prepare Stephanie for his death?
What an
idiot!
I swear to God.
Laugh about that. It's not. It sounds like a morbid topic, but we used to discuss that all the time with Mike. And we used to joke about it, and he would complain about his age, and I would say to him, "Well, consider the alternative." Now the irony of it is,
what happened to your guy? What happened to you?
She killed him.
he was when he was dating me. And would I date a man 34 years younger than me? No, I wouldn't. That's just my own insecurity. But love is love, and attraction is attraction. And Ronnie, she's not dating you because of your notoriety or your wealth or whatever you think.
Wealth.
She genuinely loves
no wealth,
you
believe me.
underneath all that facade.
No, Deborah, we definitely got that. Just the last question is, what did happen to your guy?
What happened to your guy?
He did pass away. He passed away.
And how old was he when he passed away?
72.
And how long were you guys together?
On and off for about 20 years.
Okay, and how old are you now?
I'm Howard's age. I'll be 57 in May.
Okay, well, that's what I
And
do.
Could you tweet a picture of your ass?
Ronnie,
Yes.
I got to tell you
Go
something.
ahead.
He still was the best.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was the love of my life. And the thing is, until hopefully maybe I'll meet somebody else one day. But I'm saying, forget this business. These guys are too young to appreciate that it doesn't matter what package your lover comes in. If you love them and you're attracted to them, you could be from Mars and
Right.
somebody can love you.
I got you.
All right, thank you,
Thank you.
Deborah.
Thank you very much, Deborah.
Ronnie, have you discussed funeral plans with Stephanie? at
No,
all,
I
like she was
haven't.
saying?
No, I haven't.
That's a follow-up question.
And late 50s is a good time
Thanks,
to look
asshole
for your...
Benjy.
Hey, Ronnie, I know you love like Stephanie, and I know she loves you. I think it's a great relationship if you guys are happy. I have no.
We've
nothing,
had that.
but it's a real
conversation
thing.
a million times.
It's
just
a
going
real
around
thing.
in
That's what age
circles.
difference is. I mean, really, that's what it's about. It's like
listen,
who's gonna die?
She dated guys. We talked about this a million times in the past 3 years. Okay, she's dated guys her age. She can't find anything in common with them. All they want to do is meet her at a club or something, take her home and fuck her, and then leave her.
And
She doesn't want to be.
bathrooms.
Isn't that what you guys do?
No, but
It's a different club.
No, dude, I'm just saying. What are you talking about?
Instead of the tunnel, it's
Gary,
Rick's.
Gary. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
It's a one. They're all looking for one night stands.
I see what you're saying. I got you.
She's looking for a relationship where she can be with somebody that she cares about.
But you, never mind.
Ken in Florida, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, age difference is the least of this loser's issues.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What do you mean,
First
Ken?
of all, well, I agree with the previous caller. If age was the only thing, even 2-3 decades, I don't even think that matters. It's the emotional immaturity that this guy brings to the relationship, whatever age. She's more adult than he is. I want to ask one question.
How do you know that?
Well, go ahead. Ask your question, Ken.
Yeah, all the time that the Eugene is in the studio, all the time that he's putting on his little Ronnie show that we hear about, who's doing his job? Who's the appointed person? I know a little bit about security, and I know.
And what do you know about it? What do you know about it?
What
do you know about it?
Listen.
You don't know shit about it. You're sitting in Florida you're sitting in your goddamn rocking chair in Florida, looking out the window. Leave
Fucking
me the
your
fuck
fat
alone.
wife.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you
Yeah,
what
you
I know
retired piece of shit.
tell you what I
Get
know
out of
about-
here.
I'll
Go
tell
to
you what-
Boca and sit there at the early bird special.
Hey, Gary, will you shut him up for a
No, I'm not going to shut up.
Gary,
Because
will
you're
you shut him up
jealous.
for a second?
Jealousy!
I don't really have much control over Ronnie.
No, wait a second. You shut his mic down.
No, nobody shut my mic
well,
down.
Ronnie, okay, hold on a second.
Well, Ken, what was your question? And Ronnie will answer.
Ken, make a point.
He
and
won't
say-
talk to me, though. See? He won't
All right,
talk
but
to me.
Let him say it. Let him say it.
He's a
come on.
dick. He
Come on.
can't.
Hey, come
He
on.
can't fucking address me.
Ronnie, let him
trying to
talk.
talk.
Address me, moron.
Ken,
I'm
ask
trying to
Ronnie your
talk.
question. Ask
Like
Ronnie
a
your
human
question.
being, not like an
I'm
asshole.
trying to.
So no,
Listen
just
to
say,
this.
"Hey, Ronnie, I want to ask you a question." Not
I'm
fucking
trying to.
immature asshole or whatever you're going to
Ronnie,
say.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
You're the
hyperactive-
immature asshole talking like that.
I'm trying to talk.
Well,
You
now
won't even allow
talk like a normal
conversation.
person.
I'm glad everybody's hearing this because you have no capacity to be quiet. It's all about you.
Right.
Now, I'm going to
It's my microphone.
I'm going to answer your question. You asked me what do I know about security? A simple basic fact that if you leave your post, you better damn well have somebody backing you up. Otherwise, you compromise security. And I ask the simple question, who do you have backing you up when you're not where you're supposed to be?
Okay, first of all, my post is outside and inside the studio. So when I'm inside the studio, I am with Howard. So what's going to happen when I'm inside the studio?
Your perimeter is unprotected.
What perimeter? I'm in the fucking studio,
That's
you
what
moron.
you don't know about security.
And we also have serious security right outside the door.
So you don't know what
So you don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what perimeter means, asshole?
Yeah, we have serious security outside the door. Okay, asshole.
Listen, You fool.
No, you fool.
I don't
A
understand.
guy who sits on the phone calling the radio show all the time is a fool.
Wait a second. Wait a second. You want to start knocking your fans, the subscribers who pay your salary? You don't think you want
please.
I don't think you want to start. Wait a second. Another sign of immaturity.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
think you guys want to start insulting your listeners.
You called up and insulted me, you fucking asshole. No, you called up and insulted me first, didn't you? You couldn't call up and say, "Hey, I got a question for Ronnie." No, I got a question for the immature idiot or whatever. Fuck you, dude. Who are you? You're shit.
It's just a given. It's just a given.
Shut your fucking radio off. I don't care.
The way you deport yourself in public, Ronnie.
Yes.
The way you talk about.
Yes.
Hey, I'm talking to a guy who likes fingers up his ass. Okay.
Yeah, well, I guess you're not into sex. You like fucking taking it up the ass from guys.
I'm not the one that said it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad everybody got to hear it. You're short. You got no.
What do you got? What do you have?
My work involves, let's say, work that got me as the runner-up in the Gary audiobook contest.
Oh wow!
Or whatever it's called.
How
I'm
cool.
just saying. I'm not. I believe me. I didn't live to do it.
Runner-up, you
Let's
didn't
just
even
say
fucking win.
Let's just
You're
say I
great.
work with
You're
Pro-
awesome, man.
I work with Pro Tools a lot.
So do you think that makes you better than Ronnie? Of
course.
No, not one bit.
Well-
I'm not the one that says better or worse. I just said that this guy is so emotionally immature.
Listen, dude. Listen back to the
He doesn't
tape.
even know how to handle a relationship. And the way he behaved on the show today, when Stern just let him ramble on and basically take control of the microphone, Gary, no disrespect to you and a little disrespect to Howard, but you guys can't moderate properly if you let this guy steamroll over people.
Actually, when he was I got to tell you, when he was steamrolling over you, it was sort of funny. That's why we let it happen.
Hey,
it's just not funny to you.
Hey, you. How many followers do you have on Twitter?
Hey, you know how many I have? I'll tell you.
How many? What, 13?
None, because I could give a shit. And I don't think anybody really cares what I have to say. That's how important I feel about my
Well,
stuff.
obviously, that's why you have to call the wrap-up show to get your big mouth out somewhere, don't you?
All right, I'm bringing this to an end. Ken, thank you for calling in.
On Tuesday's wrap-up show, we're lucky to have two big guests, director Scott DePace and Robin Quivers from our show. And they got into a discussion about Obama, about Donald Trump, about torturing prisoners, and it got a little bit heated. It was interesting to watch. Here's what happened.
There's been a lot of talk about bin Laden and what went down, and I asked Scott to come down to DePace because it seemed like everyone is sort of okay with now some of the methods that were used in order to get to the end. You know, the means justifies the end, or vice versa. Do you feel vindicated at all now that people are like, you know what, maybe it was a good idea that we had those guys down in Guantanamo?
I guess so, a little bit. Why, Gary, how are you feeling these days?
I'm just glad it happened. I'm not
But
really.
are you okay with waterboarding a Khalid Sheikh Mohammed?
But I think they've been very quick to point out that none of these revelations were made during the enhanced interrogation.
That's not what the guy from Long Island, the senator,
Peter
is saying.
King? Yeah, I don't like him at all.
Yeah, because he's Republican.
No,
of course.
because he's just sort of a loose cannon that just says a lot of wacky shit. Not because
Wow.
he's Republican.
Wow. Well,
What do you mean,
liberal, where's the loose shit? Where's the loose cannon you're talking? I don't understand.
He just spouts a lot of crap.
Because he had a committee hearing on whether Muslims or, I don't know, whatever he said, Muslims in America or something. Is that the one?
Just in general, I always hear him, he's always on the contrary to anything that the Democrats say. So, yeah, I probably don't like him because he's Republican.
Exactly.
He's ugly, too. He's a big face. But hey,
he's a funny-looking guy.
There's two things that I think people are mixing up into one thing with the enhanced interrogation. Is there's the moral argument. Is it morally wrong for us to be doing it? And is it effective? So, Robin, I want to ask you first, do you think is it morally wrong for us to be doing it, whatever the results?
Yes, I think it's morally wrong, and I don't think it's effective. And I think that's one of the things that are, is coming out of all of this stuff is that nothing was done. This guy didn't talk until after all that was over.
None of us know.
If that's what I'm reading in reports.
Well, what I'm reading is opposite of that.
But this is what I don't understand, and this is like the argument. I was on the treadmill yesterday. I watched CNN and Fox News. I was going back and forth between the both of them. It was like two entirely different stories. So how does it come out that Robin's reading something one place and you're reading something in another place? What is that? What does that mean?
Exactly. It's fucked up. So what I believe is
what you want to believe.
I don't give a shit.
What you want to believe is.
I don't give a shit whether we chop their fucking toes off. These guys, they're not in a military. The Geneva Convention does not apply to them. So therefore,
well, it doesn't matter whether the Geneva Convention applies.
Well, that's what
there is a right and a wrong, and you have to decide what kind of people you want to be.
You're basically scaring them. Is all you're doing. You're not putting their health in any danger. So scare them all you fucking want, as far as I'm concerned, to find out the information you need.
Well, why don't we start putting, bamboo shoots under their fingernails?
Well, that you conceivably could say you're physically hurting them at that point. Right?
Yeah, I heard the argument that we're not doing that. This is actually, I heard this on Nick DiPaolo's comedy record. He said, we're not putting bamboo shoots. That's exactly what he said. He goes, he was trying to explain on his comedy record, but he was being serious that, you know how like when you see wrestling and how the floor has got springs in it, that the walls are like that. And when they bang a guy's head against the wall, they're not really hurting him. And when they waterboard him, all our guys get waterboarded. And that we're not torturing them, we're scaring them.
So Gary and Rob, if you, let's say...
By the way, I haven't come out and said I'm against torture.
Well, if you found out, Robin, it was effective to prevent innocent
You
death.
still have to determine what kind of person you want to be.
One that wants to keep our Americans safe.
Under any circumstances.
Yes. Yep.
That's the kind of person you want to be.
Are you okay?
What do you want
Are you okay with them putting a bullet in Bin Laden's head, or do you think they should have taken him alive?
Absolutely. He declared war on us. So as far as he's concerned, I'm a soldier. He said there were no innocent people in those towers on 9/11. He said any American is a soldier. So I feel the same way about him. We didn't kill him. He died in battle.
You don't think those dark-skinned people just kind of imply it by the way they look?
That's very funny, Benjy.
Thanks.
Listen, I'm glad they killed him, because capturing him would have been the worst thing in the world.
Absolutely, it would have been a circus.
It would have been riots in the city, and he would have been a martyr. He's fucking dead. He's out to sea.
He would have been a reason to do all kinds of other things.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think they buried like a pinky at sea. I think they have the whole body. They do a medical test. They didn't fucking throw anything in the sea.
Should assassination be okay for U.S. policy?
That all depends on who we're talking about.
Well, we've signed treaties against that.
Case
well,
basis.
if you picked him off, is that an assassination? If somebody just,
I think that would qualify as assassination.
Then but by the same token, again,
not a leader, though.
He was an enemy of the country, and he had declared war on all of us. So,
Scott,
however you take him out, you take him out.
Scott, what do you think about this whole thing with Trump running for president and
I think so far he's done nothing wrong, and you guys are all wackos because all he wanted to do was come out, finally Obama could have put this to rest from day one. There was a lot of people who did not think that he was an American citizen.
And why was that?
That was because, you have to admit his one dad was from, Africa
his
somewhere.
His one dad? How many dads do we get?
His dad was from Africa somewhere. His mom had just moved to Hawaii.
Her name's Stanley.
I know a guy who ran for president against him that was born in Panama.
That was totally there was documentation.
I don't know
for
what
that.
goes on in Panama. That's
Gary,
not the United States.
We have something called the Constitution, right?
Yeah.
So if in it there was
he showed
an
the fucking
made,
birth certificate. He showed it.
He showed whatever the hell he showed was apparently not good enough for most people. So why not just end?
He said it was fine.
Why not just end the debate and show it? Why did he have to wait 2 years and make a big issue of it?
They couldn't find it. Did you read anything about that?
Bull crap. They suddenly found it a week after Trump made the accusation.
Oh, it was Trump. He got afraid. He was afraid of Donald Trump.
Oh my God!
And he decided to produce this information.
Was that.
Are you out of your mind?
A poll came out the day earlier that said 30% of Americans believe that he is 100% an American citizen. There was a lot of people weren't starting to take Trump's position.
I don't buy that poll. That's a poll that you saw in a place
CNN,
that works for you.
No, it was like a CNN poll.
It was like a CNN poll, or it was a CNN
Gary,
poll?
I swear to God in my life, it was a poll on your side.
You're saying that 70% of the country didn't believe he was American.
70% of the country was willing to believe that it was possible that he was not an American.
I don't believe that poll.
Why would he hold back this information?
Exactly. I'll tell you why. Because he felt it made the Republicans look stupid. And maybe it did in some ways. But once Trump got on board and a lot of people started to believe it because things aren't going so well in the country right now, then he said, well, I'm going to put an end to this fiasco.
Did you see the article I sent out yesterday about how Trump lied about his Vietnam deferment?
Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, I mean, he's as goofy.
Would you support? I'm not a big Trump fan. I think some of the things he's saying so far are great, and I'm on with them. But I don't think anyone who has a TV show where he's talking about firing people and that type, I think that would be a little odd to vote for that guy.
You mean like when an actor became the president of the country, that sort of thing?
No, it's not that dipshit. But it was just everything that goes along with him and his fake gold crap everywhere. And I don't know. I think it would be a little odd.
Does it surprise you that Howard's so happy about the Bin Laden thing and the way he's been talking about what went down?
No, he's always been on the right side of this argument.
How could you not be happy?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's on the
Even
wrong
I'm
side
on
of
the
the-
right side of this argument.
He's on the wrong side of the rest of the argument.
What do you mean?
What is the rest of the argument?
You know, everything that's happening. You know, the Bush stuff and everything recently where he's still supporting this president, even though he's horrible. You know.
But that's an opinion, not a fact.
Of course. Well, yeah, that's what we're talking about here. Opinions.
Okay.
That's what this show is about.
That's what you call Scott for, not facts.
Oh, as opposed to yours. You're not willing to. What did she say this morning when.
What
was it when Howard said, about the. What the nickname for Osama was?
Oh, Geronimo?
Well, I was listening to probably Fox News, and they were saying that.
And you couldn't admit you were wrong. You had to blame the reporter.
I couldn't admit. I didn't go and do this investigation. I was listening to a reporter.
But this is what I was curious about, Scott, and I think this is why John called you down, because I'm curious to know the answer. When all said and done in this particular incident, would you say that Obama did a very good job?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he basically continued the Bush policy, doing a very good job.
See, he's got to always be an addendum.
It's always the man had to make a call in this particular instance.
I
Did
guarantee
he do
you,
the right thing?
Here's what I will also say: if Obama was president for say 4 years before, we might not have had the information to get Osama.
Again. As far as I can tell,
in other words, he's against the.
He talked about all of these names.
He and Holder
long
have been
after
against
the
all the
enhanced interrogation.
All right. But you can't go down that road because if you want to,
I could do anything I want.
No, but if you blame like what's happening now on what happened, or take credit what happened 4 years ago, 8 years ago, there are good things that happen and bad things that happen. You can't just have your cake and eat it too. There.
But there's a track record here where they're trying to shut down Guantanamo every minute. They're trying to stop the waterboarding. I say fuck these people. I'm not. We got to stop babying this situation, and let's fucking get serious.
You'd think he was on one of those helicopters.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, there was a lot of talk about Jesse James and the controversial picture he took with the SS hat. And Jason felt very strongly about what his intentions were, and that overlapped into Benjy suggesting that there's nothing wrong with someone wearing that hat and going to a gay dance club. So Fred was here to chime in, Gary said his piece, I said mine, and there was a lot of talk about the Nazis. Only on the wrap-up show.
Welcome back to the wrap-up show. Before we move on to Doug Stanhope and Bingo, let's talk about how Jesse explained that picture, which became so controversial with the SS hat. He said he is one of the most non-racist people you'll ever meet. He said that today.
Which is usually what somebody says when they're in a situation. I don't know whether he is or isn't. He said he wasn't.
It's all,
but
it's all perspective.
When you get into that situation, you're like, I have tons of Jewish friends. I have tons of black friends. Jason, what do you think?
Well, I have to say that. To me, when Jesse was coming on today, that's what bothered me way more than the Sandra Bullock thing. And I did like the fact that he said he regretted it and he apologized. I thought, what else can you do at this point? But I don't buy his explanation. I'm sorry, I just don't buy it. I don't think. I think there's more than that one picture out there. There's that other picture of him in a car with his friends dressed up like a Nazi and they're giving the Sikh hails. There's another one that supposedly he's in. I don't know if there's a controversy if it's him where he drew a picture of like Hitler doing something, I don't know, and holding it and smiling. And I just don't buy it. I think maybe it was a long time ago and maybe he's a changed person now. But I think when you put on a Nazi uniform and start taking pictures with it, there's not a lot of humor in that for me.
Did he talk about the discussion he had about that on Piers Morgan? Did he discuss that? Because Piers Morgan gave him a really hard time about it, and he was like, "Screw you, your prince is a Nazi." He goes, "I only wore the hat. He had the armbands and everything on."
I think it's Jason. I just think that's yes, maybe he is racist. I don't have any evidence that he is, and to say like putting on.
Although
if I went
Nazi, you can make the same argument. Now, Kid Rock's going through that thing right now,
and
about
I do. I
about
think
the
he's
Confederate
racist
flag, where people are going like, "I see nothing wrong with the Confederate flag," and yet what it represents. I think it's a tricky thing. Sometimes people,
it's not that tricky. Here's the deal: if I went to Benjy's house and he handed me a Confederate flag and a noose and said, "Hey, you want to pose for a funny picture?" I'd say no. Because that's offensive and it's wrong.
But I've done that with Benjy, and it's okay.
But you don't think some people just put on a Nazi outfit? It's funny.
I wouldn't. I got to tell you right now. If somebody put a Nazi hat on me, I pull it right off because
I've done it, so I can't. I can't.
Fred has it. And you know what? I'm the one who rented it for Fred to do it. So we're both guilty.
We had to actually go out to Queens and
pirate
with a letter.
Outfits.
What's that?
Is it okay for your kids to wear pirate outfits?
Yes.
Sure.
Is a pirate a good person?
Some
Are
of
they
them.
going out raping and killing
The way they're
people?
depicted in movies now with Johnny Depp, yeah, they're good people.
I'm not going to go down this road with Benjy. I think you're splitting hairs and parts and stuff. I know if I was at my friend's house and as a joke he pulled out a Nazi armband and said, "Isn't this funny?" I'd leave. Like that.
But it's a
It's a
context.
symbol of hatred.
But what's
It's a
funny?
symbol
Wait,
of
hold
murder.
on. What could be funny about it? Like if I pulled it out and we were together, I go, Benji, you should put this on. Isn't it funny? What's funny about it?
Okay, here's it. Let's say that we all dressed up as Nazis and went to a gay dance club and went dancing. You don't.
But
think
why
that'd be
would we
funny?
do that?
It'd just be.
That's ridiculous.
It would be.
And why,
I'm
why
saying
are
the
you bringing the
absurdity
gays
of it.
into it?
If you're if you're doing
I think
some
most
sort,
Nazis were.
If you're doing some sort of performance, like, okay, so Prince Harry, okay, right, who dressed up like the Nazi, I think that's what.
And
Piers
what was his
Morgan referring
reasoning?
to. Now he was at a Halloween party. Now I still think he displayed amazingly poor.
I agree.
disgusting
It was
judgment.
stupid of him.
But at least there was an okay. It was a Halloween party. You're supposed to get into a costume, even though he picked the worst costume possible. When you're hanging out in a friend's house, just throwing Nazi shit on and throwing up the side heel and then the mustache, Sieg Heil. And then, by the way, there were lots of questions about that bombshell McGee with her WP and whether or not she was a white supremacist. I'm just saying, there's a lot of smoke there. I respect the fact that he came on and apologized and said he regretted it. And I would put them. For me personally, I consider it a done issue, but I just don't buy.
He said
his
he
explanation.
apologized about putting on the Nazi outfit.
Yes,
he
said he apologized and he regretted
He
it.
went to rehab for Nazi addiction, by the way.
Now, Fred, did you ever struggle with that? Because you did guess
With
who's
the Nazi
Jew?
addiction?
No, you did. I'm being serious. You did guess who's the Jew. And
You know what? Because it started off as just like one of those weird bits, and then it turned and blew up into something way, way bigger. Yeah, there were times when it was kind of weird to put on the uniform, and the weirdest thing for me was when we were doing Butt Bongo Fiesta, and I'm standing backstage. And I'm trying to hide from Daniel Carver because I don't want him to see me in my outfit, and we wanted it to be a surprise. But he spotted me out of the corner of his KKK eye. A gleam and a glint came into his eye. He came over and he shook my hand, and I was going like, this is when it feels really shitty because,
Well, yeah.
he feels like
He
he's got
thought
a
you were one of them?
He felt like there was a kinship there, and that made me really
The
uncomfortable.
weird thing for us was that Fred did not look entirely unnatural in the outfit. That was we're like, holy shit, Fred looks like a fucking
But
Nazi.
you see, that's why I've got a spare. So if there's a Fourth Reich to come along, it's like,
But here's
if
the
anybody
deal.
wants to be a friend of mine, I'll put in a good
We're
word
doing
for you.
a scripted, and by scripted I mean, we plan to do this bit. If Fred showed up at the Christmas party dressed like that guy you dress up as, I have a problem.
Well, that was a problem.
But I wouldn't skate even if it was a former character. No, I'm dressing as a character that I portray.
We had to rent the outfit twice, right? Once for a live show, once for Butt Bongo Fiesta. The first time I rented it for the live show, no problems whatsoever. Went back to the same place to get it, and there had been an incident where somebody had rented it saying that it was for a stage show, but had in fact taken it around and
they were terrorizing like temples out on Long
So
Island.
I had to bring a letter on our letterhead taking full responsibility for anything that happened to the outfit while it was in my possession.
And another thing, to go back to Jesse's point where he's saying, I was at the Schindler's List house guy, and this is what he has. If Fred had his Nazi outfit at his house, and again, I'm over there, and he goes, hey, Jason, I want to put this on for fun and take
So I
pictures?
guess that Hitler
No.
watercolor I bought you for your birthday, I got to send that
Please
back.
And this is a
Donate
true,
the money to the Holocaust.
This is a true fact. This is a true fact. Fred's outfit was from The Sound of Music, and that's a true fact.
It was great.
Oh, that's awesome.
That was the cool part about it. You look inside and go, Sound of Music,
You don't see the
1964.
fun of just like, oh, it's fun to dress up.
Yeah, but not in a Nazi outfit.
for me, there's not-
That's a
I don't see the fun. I don't.
incendiary outfit.
And I wouldn't
I
dress up
agree
as the
it's
slave
incendiary,
master.
and to do it in certain to do it in a way that's like to provoke someone in a mean way, like to do it in a
Well,
predominantly
you could
Jewish
even go
area
back to the point of the
just to upset
producers,
people.
with Mel
that's
Brooks.
wrong,
I mean,
but-
for
But
him,
what's the-
Springtime for Hitler.
What's the fun way of wearing a Nazi outfit? Tell me the fun way.
like I said,
At a kid's party.
to do it in an absurd way, just to dress up, to do it like in a
What, for the shock value?
for fun. Yeah, I could see it being.
I don't see the fun. Like
Well,
we were
fun
doing.
to
Like I
you-
said, going to a gay dance club. Or like going somewhere like
Why are you terrorizing the
going
gays
ice
with
skating?
Hitler?
Going ice skating at Rockefeller Center, dressed up as
Well,
a
he's
Nazi.
talking about doing a
could be
performance.
funny.
I'm seeing Benji's next bit.
But Benji, if you're doing a
He's
TV
right.
show, then I can weigh that. To do it for your own humor is wrong.
Well,
It's just wrong. It's just fucking wrong.
Yeah. You guys are like, it's just
No,
like
I know, but I know you have wacky ideas and you like to be a contrarian, but I can't
it's
figure
not
out where
to
you're
be
going with
contrary.
this.
Listen, if someone was trying to do it to upset someone because,
But you don't
they're
think,
Jewish,
okay,
it's like-
all right, so you're going to be funny, you're going to go to a gay dance club and just assuming that gays will think it's funny. But what about people that you don't think anybody's going to be fucking
well, first
wildly
of all,
offended?
I don't think. I don't think what's his name, Jesse James. I don't think he said he just did it at a friend's
I'm talking about you now. You're at a gay dance club because you're going to be crazy.
I don't go to gay dance clubs anyway.
But I'm just saying,
but
you're in your Nazi outfit at a gay dance club. Like, where's the joke? And how do you don't think? How do you?
That was my first thing. I think the ice skating rink would be funny.
But don't you think people at the ice skating rink will be offended?
Hitler on ice.
Yes.
Did you You're a comedian. You're describing a performance piece, and if this is some piece that you're writing and you want to perform for some artistic
Don't,
value,
by the way. If
I wouldn't. But that's still different than what Jesse did, with just fucking around wearing Nazi shit. And
have you ever played dress up at all?
I know there's no goofy pictures of you guys that exist anywhere.
Not a Nazi outfit.
Not a Nazi outfit. Not any racist
He's
shit.
not.
No.
He just had
What
a
about
hat on.
if
It's
you
a
dressed
goofy
up as a
picture.
terrorist?
It sounds
Would
like
that be
Steve's
okay?
got something going on.
I don't know. I never did it.
You used to go to gay dance clubs?
Yes.
Really?
I won some contest at a gay dance club once.
Who can shut the biggest cock?
No, the prettiest cock contest. When I won like a couple $100.
I think Benjy's not lying.
Yeah, I told you about that before.
The Nazi symbols stand for nothing but hate and destruction, and there's no other way to look at it. That's all I have to say about it.
What's going on, Ronnie?
So Napkin Ed and Debbie the pet lady showed up here, and she's out of her fucking skull. So we're gonna bring her in here. And dude, believe me, this is no act. She's nuts.
Ed.
Hey.
Debbie, good morning.
Good morning. It's not a good morning, all right? It's really not a good
Why? What's the matter?
Because I don't got my glasses!
I told her to put these on.
Because I had to rush because of this fucking nut,
Here, put
okay?
these
You have
on.
no,
Just-
you have no
just
clue
put 'em
what
on.
he did
Put
to
'em
me
on
today.
for the camera, at least.
No, I'm not wearing
Put
it. You
'em
put
on.
those stupid
What's up,
shits
Gary?
on. Don't
Put 'em
point the
on.
camera at me. Take this
Put
shit
'em on
off.
for the
No!
camera.
Debbie, please don't
All right, I'm not going to yell.
Please don't yell.
I know.
Hi, Gary.
Good morning,
Please,
good morning.
I'm
How you
sorry.
doing?
I got a headache myself.
Right here. We're going here,
Got
guys.
that shirt on, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Really not in a good mood.
So
I'm sorry, I don't want to yell. I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to yell.
Sit tight, and we're gonna bring you in a couple of minutes, okay?
Thanks. I
Debbie,
appreciate it.
what's the matter?
She's
Hold
to
it.
me. Can I tell you the quick story really
Yeah,
quick?
quick.
No,
A quick story.
Started at 12 o'clock, he took the trip. He actually made it to the city,
Right.
okay? And then he tells me, I'm coming to your house, Debbie. So at 12 o'clock at night, I'm getting ready at 12 o'clock at night. My son is fighting with me. Mommy, why are you bringing this guy to our house? I said, but Dad, Brody, he's part of the Howard Stern show. He's not enough.
Calm down for nothing.
Okay, so I'm fighting with my son. My son is getting crazy. I finally calm my son down. We're waiting up 1:30 at night. He tells me, finally, where are you coming? No, I fell asleep. Then
Garen, guess what?
So-
I fell asleep in
he goes,
Penn Station.
when are you coming
I
to
fell-
the train station?
Now let me tell him.
Hello, I got supposed to leave my house at 1:30 in the morning to come to the train station. So I said, well, I'll be there in a couple of hours, okay? So then I figured, let me call him back to see what he's doing. I said, well, you're going to definitely meet me at the train station. He goes, well, I'm going my way down to the Howard
well, I
Stern
fell
show.
asleep in the
You're
cab.
on your way to the Howard Stern.
Cab.
You weren't going to meet me at the
The
train station.
the fucking-
So me, I had to jump in the fucking shower.
cab, the
No,
fucking cab hit me with the
no.
fucking baton.
Do you think the cops actually kicked him out of the train station?
It might hit me in my
Do you think the cops kicked him out of the train station?
Yeah,
Please?
for sleeping there. If they catch you sleeping there, they'll probably. And probably what he did is, I got this.
Right.
He's sleeping. He came back with his nightstick and he tapped him.
Well, why would he have
Get out of here.
Exactly.
So he was supposed to meet me at the train station. Then I get to the train station. I left at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm reaching that train station. I get on track 16. 16. Track 16. Is he at track 16?
I'm gonna guess no.
No.
No, I was at track 11.
No.
Yes, I was.
You were not at track 16.
I was at 11.
11, yes! What were you doing at 11? I'm at 16. There's nobody at the train station. Nuts are walking around there.
All right, I'll be back for both of you in a little while. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bring you in.
And then you didn't even know how to get to the Howard Stern show.
All right, I'm gonna bring you in. Just stay close to the microphones when I bring you in, okay? Sit tight, guys. I'll be back for you in just a few
You had
minutes.
me walking like a nut.
I didn't have you walk.
You had me walking. You said you knew where to go. Didn't you say you knew where to go, Ed?
I
Who
did
looks
know
good,
where
Ed?
to go.
Who
Sit
looks
down.
good, Ed?
Sit your
Who
ass
looks
down.
good? Ed, but did you
Stop.
said I look good though,
Sit over
right?
here. Sit over
yeah,
here.
sit over here now. It's
Now
like
you-
sit
now
over
you're
here.
ruining- that's Howard's
Oh,
gift.
that's Howard's gift, right? And who
Yeah.
bought Howard's gift,
That's
right?
Howard's gift. We got Howard a gift.
Who bought it?
Let me see that, by the
I'm
way.
paying you
open
half
that
of
up?
it.
We had a better gift.
What is it? Show
What
him
is
the
it?
gift.
Let me
I'm
see.
sorry, who's this new guy here?
That's the new
Could you
news
take it
gift.
out?
My nerves, I'm shaking.
Would you stop?
What is that?
It's a candy dish. It's a cookie dish.
We got him there.
I actually had a
I was
better
gonna-
gift for him, but I was in such a rush. I
I
forgot my
was gonna get
glasses.
him-
I have no
I
glasses
was gonna
on.
get him. I was
Ronnie,
going to
you
get him.
checking out to make sure that it's safe to bring into the studio?
Yeah, but you know, we don't. First of all, we don't
He was
accept
cheap. He didn't
we
want
don't
to buy
accept
the nice
any
cake.
kind of food up here. So
See, I should have gotten.
I don't know what I don't know what they
You
want
were
to do.
supposed to
but
get the chess set. Why did
I was
you
gonna get him a
Why?
chess-
Yeah, tell him at the chess set. Tell him at the chess
maybe
set.
it's something we'll leave on display in the studio
Yeah,
or something.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, we'll keep it on display.
But nobody's.
Or Benjy will eat
Nobody
it
will
or
eat it.
something. I bet Benjy.
Tell him
will
about
eat
the
it.
chess
The
set.
policy is not to accept food for safety.
Exactly. We don't know what's in it, who made it.
What there's
the deal.
what is in there?
So
I don't know. What is it anyway? You picked it out.
You gotta get like one of those food testers.
He picked it out.
no, we just don't accept it.
Like
Really? But why?
the king had like.
Because we don't know who made it. We don't know where
yeah,
it
but
came from.
Didn't like a king or
I
something?
mean, I know you brought it, but you didn't make it, so we don't know what's in it.
It was from a bakery, goddammit.
Doesn't matter. We don't know who.
What the fuck you think we got it from a bakery? And a bakery put some fucking bomb in this shit? Why don't you say you got a fucking twan this
What
shit?
is that gonna
and you're
do?
gonna see
If
there's
there's
no
poison-
fucking
if
poison
there's
in it.
poison,
Like we're
that's
gonna
not gonna
poison
mean
fucking
anything.
Howard, please. All right, don't
I
give
don't
him
know
the fucking
anything
gift.
about
I
it.
knew we should have gotten the fucking.
No, he's
nah,
gonna
you're
put it on
stupid. All right,
display.
yeah, we'll put it on display. Display this.
I'm not displaying it. I don't want it.
I'm listening to the Howard 100 News yesterday, and I think Shuli, it was Shuli did a report with Debbie the Pet Lady and Ask Napkin Ed. And the whole thing is that the two of them, remember when they scammed us and they said they were going on dates?
Couple, yeah.
What's happened is she had completely cut herself off from an Ask Napkin Ed.
Yeah.
Ask Napkin Ed somehow worked his way back into her life, and now they are legitimately going out on a
Are
date.
you buying this?
Yeah, no, they're here together, and they said, "Gee,
So?
we."
Whoa,
So what was that? Who was that?
No. I moved the microphones down.
Oh, okay.
That was weird.
I thought it was a belch.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they said they're going to be down here. They'd love to get on for 5 minutes and say hello to the audience and talk about this date. Now, in the middle of talking about the date, she starts screaming at him because her hair isn't going to look good. She's nervous about what she looks like. And it was the funniest report I'd heard in a real long time.
In the middle of this report.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Well, they show up arguing, but it's just her. She likes to fight. He's very docile.
Yeah, he
about
doesn't
that
care.
stuff.
So anyway, for 5 minutes, I thought it'd be interesting to find out what this
I'm
date
not
is.
buying it because
Well,
they've scammed us before.
No, this is the first time they've ever physically been together.
Really?
Yeah, there's
Hey
Debbie.
there.
And Debbie,
Hi, Howard.
hey,
Debbie.
Ass Napkin, how are you? And Debbie, how are you? Looking beautiful, by the way.
Howard,
I think.
Can I put my sunglasses on?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you have an image to maintain.
Is that okay?
No.
819
Oh.
to you and 143.
Debbie, first of all, you may thank me for lining up that dog you found and getting him an operation.
I don't want to keep these.
Can I say thank you, Howard?
Yes.
Thank you, Howard. I wanted to say thank you so much for helping Stitches.
You know what's funny? I'm looking at you. You are a good-looking woman. You are.
Come here.
Ed,
Come here.
Ed,
What?
she's an attractive woman.
Yeah.
I mean, she got nice long hair. A lot of women who get older They cut their hair too short.
Yep, it's nice long hair.
Don't touch her physically.
She said I guess.
Yeah, he was trying to get cheap shots off me today during our little date.
All right, the two of you kind of met on the phone. You kind of scammed me that you were going out. It was a funny idea. Whatever reason, I don't know. You wanted to get on the air, but now you legitimately are
on a date.
On a real date.
This is the first time you two have seen each other.
The first time.
Are you attracted to him?
Well, I like Ed. You know, physically, he's a nice-looking guy. I like him, but he just makes me nervous because I feel like he's not
real. Not real.
Yeah, you know,
because
sincere.
Is this a bit
I
or is it?
know. Is it a bit or is he really into me?
This
Right.
time it's not a bit.
You want to know something?
Ask him,
I
Howard.
agree with
Ask
her.
him.
I have trouble reading you sometimes, Ed.
Why is he saying it's not a bit this time?
It's
Yeah.
not because I'm trying to.
Get close to that microphone.
I'm trying.
Why does he get the microphone?
You have one.
Oh, I got one.
Yeah.
Howard,
Yeah.
this time I'm trying to fuck her.
Okay. That's legitimate. That's an honest guy. You want to fuck her and leave her, or do you want to fuck her and have a relationship?
Yeah, we can relationship.
No, you want a relationship with me, or do you just want a quick fuck?
Show me your ass.
You know, you've seen my ass, all right? Stop playing this.
He's seen your ass naked?
No, not naked.
Right.
He was eyeing me up and down in the
You got
terminal.
a good figure.
You know, yeah, I keep in shape, Howard, and trust me, look at, I'm not the brag enough, and he's been worried about my age. You know, I am up there. I'm not going to lie. I'm 49 years old,
look
and
terrific.
I think I look pretty damn good for my age.
Howard,
okay?
She does.
Howard, at the end,
And
you have a
there's
right
no
to Sibian.
plastic surgeries because I can't afford that shit, you know. So I think for my age,
Do you ever put on do you ever put on like a sexy dress and
No,
heels and
I
all that?
don't
You always wear pants?
No, I'm a jeansy type of girl. You
I
know?
told her to wear a
He wanted me to
miniskirt.
wear a dress, and I'm not getting dressed up in dresses. Okay, I'm running around in fucking New York. What the
Do you
fuck?
have
I'm
a
not,
miniskirt? Do you own a miniskirt? You have nice legs, I bet.
I don't wear dresses, Howard, because
At
I'm
all?
not really into the dresses.
Right. You like to wear jeans
I
and
just
stuff.
wear jeans and sweats,
Right.
and I hold my tie my hair back, and I'm just more like,
Guys must hit
Where
on you.
did they go on the date? What was this date?
Well, we're supposed to go on. Robin!
Hello.
Why did you block me off the Twitter, man? You know,
I didn't block you
Yes,
off
you did.
Twitter.
You blocked me off the. I'll get on.
You're
Twitter.
probably not even on my
No,
Twitter
she blocked
page.
me. She
From
blocked
what,
me.
Twitter?
She blocked
I
me.
didn't block you.
She wouldn't even know how to block you.
She blocked me from Twitter.
She wouldn't even
and
know
another
how.
thing, Howard, I respond to you on Twitter, and you don't even fucking respond back.
I don't even read it. I've never read a comment from you.
Could you follow me?
There are thousands of.
Howard, follow me.
I don't want to read what you write.
I don't want. I don't.
We'll see. Maybe I will. Ed.
What?
I just want to know one thing. I happen to think Debbie's a nice lady. Are you going to go on a date with her?
Yeah.
And
I don't believe you're
a nice
the date.
guy.
Finish the date today. Finish the date, Howard.
are you gonna? Are you really? Don't fuck her over. I know you might get in her pants and fuck her, and then if you leave her, she's gonna be devastated.
How did he get here, by the way?
Oh, Howard, you don't even want to know what he
definitely.
put me through. I have not gotten any sleep tonight. He told me he was going to meet me at 12 o'clock. He was going to spend the night, and then he tell me I'm waiting up at 12 o'clock for him, all right?
Right.
He made it to Penn Station, but he never made it to my house. He told me he fell asleep.
Right.
So
I fell asleep and the cop came and hit me with his baton or his blackjack.
And then he's making it feel like if I didn't get to the city, he was going to leave the terminal and he wasn't going to meet me at Penn Station.
I got to be honest with you. The thing I don't get about this is you seem kind of desperate for him. You're hot. You don't need
he's
him.
constantly putting you Howard, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm hot too.
No, but I'm
I
saying,
can get any woman I want.
You should really hook me up and find me a guy who
I can
really
get
wants to be
Robbins.
with me, okay?
Yeah, but what I'm
Because-
saying is, why are you staying awake waiting for him? He should be burning to get into your
Are you
apartment.
kidding me?
Yeah.
I can get any fucking woman I want.
No, what I'm saying is, she's worth.
Where
She's.
are they, Ed? Where are they?
I get them. I get them all the time.
Yeah, that's why you had to call me back again, right?
Because
Yeah, because do you like me though? Do you want to go out with me on the real side? Or what? Yeah, because look, we got the looks out of the way you said you like me and stuff, but do you want to go out on a date
Yeah,
again?
go on a date.
Do you? Well, we gonna finish the date today? Are you gonna take me out on a real date?
Where
I
do
know
you
we're
wanna
kind-
go?
I don't
No. I want to go on a date. I want to have
somewhere.
we're kind of tired, but
This is another scam.
No, this is not a scam.
No, Robin, it is.
No.
You better watch yourself.
No, Robin, it ain't.
This is not a scam.
I don't really care what it is. I'll listen to her all day.
Did Ed pay for his own
Ed,
bus or train ticket?
I heard you on the news. You told Shuli you're going to take her to McDonald's because you don't have a lot of
We
money.
don't have a lot of money,
Right, and that's fine. And you said, hey, I'm fine with
I'm
that.
fine. I like McDonald's.
Yeah.
I like junk, the hamburger joints,
my
restaurants.
train
I'm not like
Are you gonna leave here? Because I'm running out of time. I just want to know. Are you gonna leave here and take her out on a date?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I go anywhere we want to go that's free and cheap. We don't care. We go
Right.
to McDonald's. We could just take a little
But
walk.
you can't act like an asshole. Or
In
something.
McDonald's,
like
you have to have
Well,
manners?
I have mood swings.
You can't act like an asshole.
I can't
At
help
McDonald's, you can't act like an asshole.
not
Well,
gonna-
maybe that's right.
I've never heard a line like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I have very bad mood swings, so I do
Right.
tend to flip out a little bit on the real side. So I
But
am
at McDonald's, you're going to treat him nicely and not yell at him?
I won't yell at you, Ed, but I just want you to be sincere with me.
Right, and
Sincere
Ed,
with me.
drop all the bullshit
Be
and stop with
sincere,
let me
Howard.
see your ass and let me see you.
I'm not-
You
Yeah.
got to be a gentleman.
How do you
I am
even
a
get a
gentleman.
date talking like
Yeah,
that?
right.
Yeah, because if anything happens with me and Ed, I don't want to be
Let's give a hug.
I don't want to be. No, wait. If anything happens with us, like we do kiss or we have whatever.
Have you ever kissed him?
No.
No.
Let's do it.
We had a hug. I hugged him because I was so happy to see him when I caught him in the terminal.
Let's kiss for Howard.
You want to
That's why
try
he left
kissing
me
him? You want to kiss Ed?
Not on TV. No.
Don't film. Where's the film?
Cut the camera. No.
Where's the
I
film?
can't. It's too embarrassing.
All right, give me a hug then.
No hug.
Give him a hug. Give him a hug. Oh my God, he almost raped her.
Funny.
Wow, that was romantic.
How did he go from being ass napkin Ed to this guy?
He's smooth. He's smooth. Ed is smooth.
Robin, I get all kinds
But you don't.
of pussy.
Boy,
I know, I heard.
you get tons of pussy.
I get all kinds of pussy.
I don't believe that.
I don't either.
I don't. You believe that, Howard?
I think Ed's a nice guy, but I don't think he gets tons of pussy.
I don't think so.
I don't
either.
think you do either.
When's the last time you got pussy?
A couple months ago.
Really?
Oh, a couple months.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Then
Yeah,
you got
but I'm
some.
not even trying.
Right.
You fall into it by accident.
Right. Well, listen. I don't even care if you're scamming me or not. I find this all very entertaining. And
No, this is not a scam. We
not.
really
Howard,
wanted to.
we did it to you
I
once.
really
We're not
like.
doing it
To be honest with you, I do have a liking for Ed. You
Right.
know, and I really, hope he's not playing me.
And look, she's got
I
high
told
heels
him to
on,
be
so
honest with
she's
me.
a lot taller than me because
Yeah, I got little
heels
heels on, but I told him to be honest with me. If we just wanted to be, to go out for our date.
how do you look naked? Good. Seriously.
Let her ride the Sibian.
No, freak you. Why'd you make a Sibian? You ride the fucking
I'll
Sibian,
ride
okay?
the
Yeah, you would ride
Debbie,
it.
how do you look nude? Are you proud of your body?
Answer those questions, Howard.
Are you proud of your body?
No, I'm not proud of my body.
Oh, that's a shame. I thought you were. I'm looking.
She's got nice tits.
Yeah, she does.
Let's not talk about
you
my
are
body.
smooth.
Let's talk about your body.
I got a beer belly. I know. What
How do you look naked, Ed?
You want to see?
He'll show you.
I was hoping Debbie would show us, not you. And where's your teeth? Are they falling out of your head?
Oh, you know what? I want to show you this thing I got for my teeth.
All right. Well, all right, listen, I got to move on anyway.
Yeah, we didn't want to come here to take your time, Howard.
Right. Debbie,
We
good luck
tried-
on your
I've
date.
never
I
heard
hope
of a
you find.
date happening at this time of the
Yeah,
morning.
I hope you find romance. I do.
I just hope he really wants to have a nice afternoon with me.
Can I be honest with you? I don't
Do
think.
you think we make a good little couple?
No.
No?
Because
I don't think
feel
Ed's
Ed.
on the up and up about
You don't think
I'm
it
gonna,
is?
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Ed wants to fuck you and then
That's it, right?
get out of
tell
town.
everybody.
And
That's
believe
what he
me,
wants
on
to
some
do.
level, that would be humorous because then you would be screaming and yelling at him, and it would be great radio.
Oh, forget it. If
Yeah.
he plays me, it's going to be murder, right?
But I think Ed might break your heart.
Gary, bring my bag in. I just want to show him those teeth.
No, it's okay.
No,
we don't
come
want
on. They look like
No, we don't want to hold them up.
Howard, they
All right.
look like Gary's teeth. They sell them on the computer.
Ed, be nice to Debbie, the pet lady.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Howard.
See how it goes. If
and
you,
Robin, thank you.
It's a pleasure to see you
Good
again.
to see you, Debbie.
Howard,
Yes.
Can you give me any contest money or no?
See, look at him.
Contest
He doesn't even
money.
have money to
I
take
came
her
all
on
this
a date.
motherfucking way.
Nobody
But I didn't
asked
tell you to.
We're gonna go to McDonald's. Don't worry about it.
Give us money for the date or something.
See,
Stop
this
begging.
is not about him wanting
No,
her.
we don't worry. We made out fine. We'll manage our little date fine. We're just happy that you took the time to let us up.
Are you going to let him sleep over?
If he wanted to, I would let him spend
would.
a day, and that's up to him. I told him he can come
Are
back.
you afraid that he would be nonstop amorous and try to get in your pants every second if he's alone in the house with you?
No, he wouldn't actually be alone because my son would be there.
Yeah, but your son's a kid. I mean, isn't he?
He's a teenager.
He's a teenager. Could he beat up Ed?
I don't think he
what I
would
mean.
like Ed too much
Right.
being there, though. He actually got really pissed off at me last night when I told him Ed was going to be coming over, and then he was fighting with me. So thank God that Ed didn't actually pop in. But I mean,
Would Ed stay in your bed?
No. Ed would sleep either in the cat room or in the couch.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, you two kids. Let me know what happens. Listen, Debbie's very volatile.
She's
and
a sweetheart.
She is sweet.
Howard, can I get a picture with you? You never give me a picture.
No, I got to go do the show.
Yeah, let him do the show.
Let me go. Come on.
Peace. Thanks so much, Ed.
Thank you.
Ed,
Ed,
Howard.
it's fine.
819.
819, my
That's
friend.
some code of his.
All right, Ed.
I forget what it means.
All right, yeah.
Ed's one of those guys. He's like, go get my teeth. Let's take a picture.
Yeah, he
Give me
just
money.
come in
Yeah.
with his teeth.
No, there's a guy who's, I believe, is perfectly physically able to work, right?
Yes, but I don't know. Do you want him working for you?
No, but
All right.
we got high level things going on here.
He's able to work,
But nobody wants to work with him.
He's a strange guy.
How old is Debbie? Do you know?
She's 49.
49.
I was saying to Will, I know this is crazy.
I think she's good looking.
I mean, for a 49-year-old woman, she's in really good shape.
She looks good. That's right. When you're crazy,
It doesn't crack.
A lot of people don't eat when they're crazy.
Crazy doesn't crack.
But the other thing, we were trying to figure out, she's like, oh, it would have been weird for my son if Ed came over. Where do you think that falls on the level of weird shit in that house?
very, very slow, very low. All right, thank you.
Debbie, come over here.
Thanks, Rick.
Come here, you two lovebirds. Come talk to me for a second.
What's up?
Ed, are you really going to treat this seriously and take Howard's advice and,
we're gonna,
and
I
treat
can-
her like the lady that she
Yeah.
deserves to be treated as?
I hope he is.
Hey, morning.
Mr. Kane?
Yes, indeed.
You've changed since you bowed out of the race.
Well, it's been hard, you know. I really had a long time to sit and discuss what it was I wanted to do. And I know exactly what I want to do, but it will not be what I do not want to do because that is entirely my doing.
Now, you clearly haven't lost your great way of explaining things, so.
Thank you. I appreciate your comment, though your comment does not need appreciation. However, if it did, I would have appreciated it.
Mr. Kane, you're nothing short of articulate.
Well, I am.
Are you looking forward to today's meeting with Howard?
Absolutely. You know, Howard Stern understands me. and I will have a chance to present myself and my case to the entire American public, because they will understand that I know that they know that we both know what needs to be known.
And we now know that.
Yes.
Do you want to bring Herman Cain in right now, sit him down? Do you want to talk to him for a minute, or do you feel comfortable? We gave him the lines. I should have told him, you know.
I would sit him down.
Okay.
Right now, and
maybe you just want to make him feel, you know.
Yeah.
He's also Billy Crystal. Should you need Billy Crystal?
By the way, should we? I think we should sit him on the couch. You know what I was thinking? Should probably sit him down on the couch. Let him do it. And then after his segment, I think we should be done, maybe. Unless I say to you.
Well, if it goes well, my feeling was if it went really well, I'd almost take him out and maybe bring him back later. If you felt it went really strong.
Okay. I'm not sure. You know, I got to see how it goes.
It's Robert. Robert is his name. Hey, Robert. This is
Hey, Robert. How you doing, man?
Morning. Nice to see you.
Good to see you. It's not fun.
You know what? When someone drops out of a campaign race and you put a lot of money and heart and soul into it, you know what?
It's not fun.
You know.
You know.
We're going to give you these, and I'm going to adjust
Thanks,
your.
man.
I'm going to adjust your microphone.
Yeah, I like it loud.
Well, right here is your.
Thanks.
You can go as loud as you want. I do it till my ears bleed.
Is that good?
Yeah.
You know, so hey, Robert, we wrote a bunch of lines to help you, sort of, you know, but you use them.
Yeah.
You know, we thought these were funny.
It's right here.
Your
mic is right here.
That's my mic here, yeah?
Yeah. Can I throw you? I'll help you adjust when you get back.
Thanks,
So,
man.
we thought these were funny. You can, you know,
Sure.
have fun with them.
Did you want to start in around Robin or foreign policy or just over extra?
We can go with. I'll interview you about Robin. I'll ask you about foreign policy. You just go
whatever you are, man.
And then also you can just bring stuff up. You know.
Yeah, I'll just go with you. I always just watch the conductor.
Herman Cain stopping by. You know, this guy Herman Cain, to me, out of all these Republicans, he's the most fascinating of all time. And I'll tell you why. His story should be made into a movie, for my opinion. He's the greatest, because here's a guy. You got to remember, Herman Cain, I mean, nobody knew who he was. This guy's never served in any office. He was a pizza guy. And he decides to run for president. Now, why did he decide to run for president?
His life was going too well.
His life was going great. He wrote a book. The guy wrote a book. This is the way it really went down. He wrote a book, and he said, you know,
how do I promote this thing?
Donald Trump was the first one to do this. He wrote his first book, and his PR guy said to him, run for president. And he was like, I don't want to be president. He goes, no, if you run for president, the book will sell. And this book sold 1 billion copies. It really put Donald on the map. Mm-hmm. And so Herman Cain from the same playbook said, look, nobody gives a fuck about me, but I'll show up at some of these early Republican debates. I know I'm not going to win. I know I'm not going to matter. Nobody knows who I am, and quite frankly, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
But it's free publicity.
Yeah, you know, it's like when I ran for governor. It was fun. It was a fun stunt. And I got freaked out when I started winning. The polls had me going up over...
You had the same reaction, Herman Cain? Oh,
yes,
no.
This is why I know about this. I was up to 23%, and all of a sudden they're demanding to see, like they wanted me to open my books. I was like, what?
Wait a minute.
I'm not going to be the governor. I'm going to resign after 3 days. So Herman Cain decides he's going to promote his book. So he starts going on these Republican debates and this and that. Now, the field of Republicans evidently is so bad. I mean, this Mitt Romney can't get anybody to be for him because he's a moderate. And to win the Republican nomination, you've got to be a lunatic, you know. So all of a sudden, no one likes any of these candidates. And Herman Cain somehow becomes attractive to a lot of these Tea Party guys. I don't know what they wanted to prove, but they wanted to prove that they were for Herman Cain. And all of a sudden now he's like, oh, shit, I'm the front runner. They start looking into this guy. And before you know it, he fucked up his whole scene. He was getting chicks. He had girls. He was harassing people, allegedly. I mean, it is fantastic what was going on with this guy. He had obscurity. He had money. And now his book promotion went completely fucking baba flooey, if you know what I mean.
Well, just imagine having to go home.
Oh, now he's got to go face his wife. Nobody was looking into this guy. He wanted to go fuck around. Don't worry about it. Nobody knows who you are. You know, when you're anonymous, nobody ever finds out you're fucking around unless they hire a private eye or some shit. The wife was happy. He was happy. He had a book. He was a CEO. No, it wasn't good enough. Listen, that shit will backfire on you. He never expected in his wildest dreams to be the front runner for the Republican nomination for the presidency of the United States. Even he was probably like, what the hell are these people doing? You know what it reminds me of? Remember the movie The Producers where,
Yeah, they wanted a bomb.
They wanted a bomb of a play. So they wrote Springtime for Hitler in Germany, and they said, we have to have the play bomb. It's a tax write-off. The play becomes a hit, and they're ruined. This is the same story as Herman Cain. I'm going to make it into a musical. I'm going out to promote my book. All of a sudden, I'm another schnook. It'll be fantastic. It's The Producers. The guy just wanted to promote a book. Gee whiz. Well, anyway, he's going to be in today. Sort of.
Yeah, but you'd have thought that he'd have headed for the hills long before it got this bad. He just kept staying there.
Because he was going to be president. He couldn't believe it.
Oh,
he goes, holy mackerel, someone's listening to me. I mean, what the hell? It's a crazy story, that Herman Cain story. It's the greatest story ever of all time. This guy comes out of nowhere. Not only that, he's never served in an office. He's never done a thing. He was a pizza guy, pizzeria.
He was the head of the Restaurant Association.
Yeah, he was the head of pizza.
And I told you what he was behind when he was head of the Restaurant Association.
Yeah.
I couldn't have waited for the general election just because of his background.
Right.
He was for smoking in restaurants.
Yes, he was. That's
and
true.
And for being able to drink more and drive.
Right. Now that's a stance. Well, there's a guy you could really get behind if you're a bum. So the whole thing went nuts on him, and now he's got to deal with his wife and the distrust, and it's.
I don't know if he has kids, but it's going to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
The public scrutiny is nothing.
Hey, so I'm honored today to introduce to you a man who almost was the Republican nominee, Herman Cain. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me in today, Howard, and allowing me to present myself and my case to the American people. And may I say, good morning, Ophelia.
Don't look over here.
I said to Robin this morning. I know you like Robin. We got your message.
I love Robin.
Yeah, but you say you don't sexually harass.
I do not sexually harass her. I have never sexually harassed her in my life. But Howard, I've never made a pizza pie as beautiful as Robin over there. I wish I was one of your toppings.
I bet you do.
I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, listen, you get online, you can go after him. You can contact the National Restaurant Association.
Yes.
I'll tell you, I was saying to Robin, your story is amazing because I really, you are a guy who wrote a book and you got it in your head that you're going to go and run for president. I think it was a book promotion. I don't think you ever expected to actually be the front runner.
I did not.
Yeah, and then suddenly you're the front runner, and everyone starts looking into you. He never in a million years thought he'd be the front runner, and then all of a sudden everybody piled on him, and they exposed all these women and all that.
Well, I was surprised myself because, I did not really have any women at all, Howard. I can't believe that people are accusing me of having extramarital affairs. Howard, I didn't do some of the things that I have been accused of. I did some of the things that I have been accused of, but the things that you think I didn't do.
Right.
The things that I did do, Howard, I was not accused of.
All right, well, there you go.
He wasn't accused. What did you do?
Well, what happened was, I walked into politics, pulled down my pants, and said, "Here is the Black Caucus."
Well, you are a fascinating man. You were asked about foreign policy and things like this.
And you said it wasn't important to know the names.
I mean, come on. I mean, that was crazy.
No, it's like this. We as Americans, Howard, we have got to address our national debt.
Right.
We owe so much money to Hungary.
Yes.
Hungary?
Hungary.
Is it, what? It's not Hungary?
No.
Oh. Well, that might explain my drop in the poll.
Now, your drop in the poll was because of the women, and the women coming forward, people lost faith in you.
Speaking of dropping the poll, I'd like to drop my poll in Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Let's keep our mind on the issue.
You like Robin's middle name, right?
I love Ophelia because the word feel is right in it. And I would like to feel ya, Ophelia. Howard, you just keep on talking. I want to fuck Robin a little more.
Well, now you're really letting your pants down since you've.
But he never sexually harassed anyone.
That's right. Well, you are a good man. Let's bring in John Lieberman now with the headlines, and we'll get back to you, Mr. Kane.
I will
eventually.
wait patiently here for my next opportunity to address my public.
All right, John Lieberman, by the way, making an appearance on the wrap-up show yesterday. John, you're a newsman. This is Herman Cain.
What a pleasure.
Mr. Cain, nice to meet you.
Yes, sir, and you.
What was, you were the CEO of Godfather Pizza, right?
I was the CEO of Godfather Pizza.
Did you learn anything being the CEO of Godfather Pizza?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I learned that I'm best off keeping my mouth shut.
Right. and then things run well.
Well, everything went wrong at Godfather Pizza. Not so much there, but at the National Restaurant Association.
Yes.
I don't know, man. It all went wrong. I was harassing the Wendy's girl.
Yes. Allegedly.
I put my hand up her skirt, and I felt both her double burger.
Now, John, you were on the wrap-up show yesterday arguing with Benjy. Did you hear any of the wrap-up show yesterday?
No.
It was remarkable. And, you know, really, I'm laying off the Benjy story. I mean, you guys can do what you want, but I've had it. I don't think Benjy's being honest. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if he's sleeping with this girl or if he isn't, but it's getting crazy. And then, yes, John.
Well, let me tell you this. We were laying off the Benjy story as well. But when I see a tweet at 8:03 a.m. while you, Howard, are in the middle of interviewing Chuck Zito, when I see a tweet come from Benjy's Twitter that is trying to sell his single or have people download his single on iTunes, I feel responsible to confront him about why are you tweeting during the show.
Well, you know, it's weird. I'll tell you this. While I was doing the show yesterday and we were talking to Chuck Zito, someone slipped me a note here. One of the guys, I don't remember who, said that, hey, Benjy is tweeting during the interview.
Oh.
And, you know, it crossed my mind that, gee, Benjy's working for me right now. He shouldn't be tweeting. He should be concentrating on the show.
And his money comes from this show, not his music career.
Not from the single. The single is not going to generate anything.
Yeah, that's not how that happens.
No one will buy it. No one's going to buy that on iTunes. So all of a sudden I started to kind of get sucked in, and I was going to go, okay, I'm going to yell at Benjy now about tweeting. And then I just said, I'm not going to distract from the show. We're doing a great interview with Chuck Zito.
Chuck Zito doesn't deserve to be interrupted by that nonsense.
So I ignored it, and even though I was going to address it, I didn't. But then you addressed it on the wrap-up show, and Benjy went berserk. But you are 100% right, John. The fact is that when someone because Benjy was saying, I didn't tweet, I assume it was my girlfriend who tweeted, and he gave his girlfriend his Twitter account. And so I basically said, well,
well, why go ballistic? That's a simple explanation.
Right, but it's reasonable for anyone to assume
and ask a question
that if it's your Twitter account, you're tweeting.
Yeah.
There are really two issues here. The first issue is when I confronted Benjy in the hallway and asked him about this tweet, Benjy first he ignored me and closed the bathroom door. Then when he came out, he wouldn't address the questions. He started singing the song and everything like that. Some staffers have
Wait, I have the lyrics written down. Look, he's eating healthy. That's a good thing. Thanks, man.
Benjy, some staffers have said it's disrespectful to be tweeting during a Howard interview.
Who said that?
Jason Kaplan, for one.
Yeah, who else said that?
Do you feel it's disrespectful to be tweeting during the show?
Wait, I got no.
Okay, then 2.5 hours later on the wrap-up show, Benjy has now had time to think about, come up with an articulate response, and his response was, I didn't tweet it, it was my girlfriend who I gave my password to. But as Howard said, Benjy's 80,000 followers believe whoever tweeted it, they believe whatever is coming from Benjy's Twitter is from Benjy.
Well, it's the same thing. Like Ashton Kutcher said he's turning his Twitter account over to a PR firm or something. And yes, technically they're tweeting, but it's still him. He's still responsible for what comes out of it.
That's not the issue.
Yeah,
the issue is you guys are basically accusing me of stealing from you, stealing time, right?
Well, why wouldn't we assume that you're tweeting during the show?
Howard, I have no problem.
So explain. It's like Robin said. So then just turn to somebody and say, I'm not tweeting. My girlfriend is doing it.
I was angry that before I was asked.
And also, John is saying while you say your girlfriend was tweeting, he doesn't necessarily accept that. He's going to go investigate to see whether you were tweeting or not.
Well, before he throws out those accusations, he should find out if it's true or not.
Go ahead.
No, well, here's one thing that I really feel about Benjy, and I like Benjy.
Right.
But I feel like Benjy wants the attention, but then doesn't want to be held accountable. Right. So he's angry when I'm at the elevator to see what time he gets here to work. He's angry when I ask him questions, and my question,
You're
Benjy...
assuming I'm
my
angry
question,
about-
let me finish. My question, Benjy...
A tweet came out of your Twitter account.
That's fine.
So he asked you, did you tweet?
But before he asked me, he was asking Jason and other people in the office heard.
Well, why shouldn't he assume that it's your Twitter account? You're giving people.
And if you hear the question I asked, Benjy, the question was, a tweet came from Benjy's account at 8:03, your reaction. And I did my due diligence to know that it was your actual Twitter account. @Bronk is your account, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I was asking, and then I asked you. All you had to say in the hallway was, Lieberman, listen, Elisa did it. She tweeted it, and then the story either changes or goes away. But instead of addressing it head on, you start singing the song. I don't want to hear the song. I want an answer.
You were putting it out that I stole from the show, and I didn't like that.
Did I said that?
He never said
What did I say?
Well, I'll have to get all the tapes.
He never said that.
I'll have to get all the tapes.
Get all the tapes.
Wait,
get every single tape.
Yes. Howard, if I Twittered during the show, it's basically, if you're not supposed to, it's basically stealing your time.
But he never said that. You're saying that.
I have one more point. And this is why it's reasonable to assume.
Are you tweeting during the show? It's either yes or no.
Before he asked me, he was putting it out there.
You're just kooky. You're denying something that is ridiculous.
Because it's not that big of a deal. But if
You're making
if
a
it
big
is a
deal
big
out of
deal, if it is a big deal, then that's not the way a story like that should be done.
Benjy, can I say something? When you say John was putting it out there, we received dozens of emails and tweets telling us. So John followed up on that. So John was among many inquiring about it.
But before other people were...
And why do you want your girlfriend advertising the song for iTunes?
It's both our songs.
Yeah, but I mean, do you really think someone's going to buy the iTunes, that shit? And what?
Well, first,
are you doing it for charity or are you doing it for your profit?
Doing it for my profit.
Wow. You really think someone's going to buy that song?
Yeah.
Come on. Dude, you're better than that. That song's a goof.
It's
not a good song.
I think it's a great song.
It's a horrible song.
Well, it's a piece of art.
Have you heard the song, Mr. Kane?
You know, I have not, but this does lead me to a perfect policy point of mine, Howard.
Yes.
We need to educate our young people and make them smart so they can realize how stupid they are.
Right. You did make a lot of sense in that.
You're making a point.
Yeah.
999.
Right. That's your policy.
Yeah, that went away pretty fast.
What happened to 999?
999 went bye-bye-bye.
Right. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate.
It's gone. But I have a very important question for Benjy.
Yes.
What does your girlfriend look like anyway?
She's very hot.
Very beautiful.
Is she hot?
Big
You would
breasts.
definitely harass her.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Hang on. I got to make myself comfortable.
Now, getting back to this. Yes, John.
This is just my last question for Benjy, and then I'm over it. And this is really the key here. Benjy, 11 days ago, did you tweet from your Twitter account during a break here in the studio?
Yes, and I said I did.
Thank you. So one can reasonably assume then that it's not a wild assumption that Benjy would be tweeting at 8:03 yesterday from his own account.
Why do you give your girlfriend your access to your account? Like, I don't get that. I mean, why are you doing that?
We were just having fun.
Why can't she tweet on her account?
She does.
Oh. And then she gets on your account and says, don't forget to buy the song?
Yeah.
Has anyone bought the song? Be honest.
I don't know.
I say no.
I'm sure people have. I would bet
people could have had by accident.
But isn't it available?
You think people by accident?
Isn't it available on YouTube?
On YouTube?
But Howard, every song is available on YouTube.
I see.
That's not how it works.
So why would they want it from iTunes?
Then you can download it on your phone. You can download
you get a
it
pristine copy.
Oh, God. Have that on your phone?
Because you want
Benjy would be the perfect candidate for Mr. Kane to consult with because he doesn't want to answer anything. He just stays on his own talking points.
That's right.
If I may ask.
Yes.
What's with all the tanning spray on Benjy?
Yeah.
That blotchy cracker is darker than my dick.
It's so true. I mean, no offense, the song's horrible, and it's...
I think it's a beautiful...
I met a girl on J-Date, was looking for another playmate, but this may be my best shirt, my fate. She's making me wait and it hurts.
Your shirt.
My shirt. What is that? Like a dessert? That
rhymes
was
with
like the
dessert.
Blumpkin pie I had with Miss Beautiful Ophelia.
My shirt. It's Yiddish theater.
Is that Yiddish?
Yeah.
It's a pain in my tuchus.
Right.
I met a girl on J-Date, was looking for another playmate. But this may be my shirt, my fate. She's making me wait and it hurts. I know you're tight,
I think
but
the
I know that
girlfriend.
we're right.
Wow.
I think the
Spend
girlfriend.
hours a day talking
Yeah.
about things that we hate and we like.
It's even making me flash.
We're always on Skype. Nothing gets in the way.
You're flaccid right now, Mr. Kane?
Right now, man, that song, it just took it right out of me.
Right.
I couldn't if I had to.
I love hearing your voice and what you have to say. I don't know what I'll do.
You had to hear the arguing going on the wrap-up show. It was really quite extraordinary.
Over this.
Over this, yeah. It was John Lieberman and Benjy, and they were just going berserk.
Greg, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, guys, I love the Chuck Zito interview, but I didn't know if anybody noticed, but Benjy actually sent out a tweet during the Chuck Zito interview promoting his single on iTunes.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that did come up. The news is already working on that. You probably shouldn't tweet while you're
Really?
working.
Yeah, a bunch of fairies were running around the office yelling at me about that.
Who?
Who are the fairies?
Like everyone that was making a thing about that. First of all, I did not tweet.
So who did?
I assume Elisa did.
She's got access to your account?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You gave her your password?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have her own Twitter?
Yeah.
So why'd she tweet on yours?
Because more people
it's
are on
fun,
his.
Yeah.
So
Why not?
how do we know when something's from you and when something's from Elisa?
I don't know. I guess you have to ask me.
Benjy, you need to take responsibility for it. Let's say it was Elisa. She knows you're on this show.
Right.
She knows there's an interview going on.
First of all, I don't.
It's irresponsible for you being in the.
I don't think. Okay, so you want to address that? Is it irresponsible for me to give someone my password?
No.
No. Is it irresponsible for a tweet from Benjy Bronk? As far as I know online, comes out during an interview that's going on in the studio.
I don't know. I do not think that's irresponsible.
Well, it is because
what is it? Are there going to be car wrecks or something?
No, but I don't think Howard wants to be distracting from the show while the show is on.
Okay, first of all, I don't think she doesn't have Sirius. So, but yeah, she could assume
she knows where you are.
You know this about Elisa. Nobody out there knows. They think it's coming from you.
So then they bring in John Lieberman, and then John goes at it with Benjy.
I asked you, was this your tweet? Now you've had 2 hours to think about a good response that this was actually Elisa tweeting it out. Why not initially?
I'll tell you why.
Hear me
I'll
out.
tell you.
Hear
Let
me
me
out.
fucking answer. Let me fucking answer. Let me fucking answer. Let me fucking answer that question.
Let him fucking answer.
Because I don't like, and you guys, it's still you. I like you as a person, as Ashkenazi.
Why? How do we know you even like him as a person?
It's on my Twitter.
As an Ashkenazi, shit, dude, just get to the point.
So fuck you, man. You're. Anyway, listen. I don't like this thing with the news when they come and they assume a fact, and before the fact is proven, they start yelling at you about it and saying, people say it's disrespectful that you're doing this.
Okay, then let's pull the Howard TV tapes.
Yes.
And see at that time at 8:03.
And before that, you told me Jason says it's
But how is it not reasonable to assume that your Twitter, which you and
but don't go around saying, don't go around saying,
hear me out.
We
hear
me
out.
Story.
You got your chance.
We did a story.
It was wild in there. But it's enough with Benjy and this girlfriend, I'm telling you. But I did get distracted yesterday because everyone was handing me notes that Benjy was tweeting.
So thank you, Benjy.
I wasn't.
But you are. If your girlfriend's tweeting, you're tweeting. It's coming from your account.
But the problem that you have.
All right, but it did cause a disruption.
The problem that you guys have with it wasn't that the tweet came out. It was that you thought I was doing it.
Anyway,
that it was now coming into Howard while he's trying to interview Chuck Zito.
Robin.
Robin? That is my name.
Hi.
Anyway, Robin Ophelia, right?
Robin, do tweets from your account ever come on during the show?
Yes, and they're addressed.
Is that a distraction?
Yes, and it's not right.
It's not?
No, it's
See,
not
she admits
right.
when she's wrong.
I disagree with you, but if it's a policy, I'll address it.
Did you have this problem as a CEO of Godfather Pizza?
Yes, I had many problems, and I have to say, I'm sitting right next to Robin, and Robin, you remind me of Obama's famous word change, because every time I see your beautiful breasts, I have to change my sticky underpants.
Wow.
My goodness, do you think this is appropriate?
Doesn't matter. He's not running for
conversation. I guess he's no longer a candidate.
He's no longer a candidate. He can say whatever he wants.
Now I can say what's on my mind.
Right.
And let me tell you something. There's a lot of hot chicks on the street.
Right.
I'm so upset that my wife knows what my shenanigans are now.
Right. Yeah, well, you shouldn't have run for president. Now your whole scene
Everything's out.
I had some great foreign policy, though, Howard.
You did.
The country would have been a lot better had they listened to me. You know, when I was at Godfather Pizza, there were times that I agreed with people, and there were times that I didn't agree, and sometimes I think we need to agree that we don't agree. However, sometimes I think I will not agree that we agree unless we can't agree because I can't agree to agree.
Well, you know what? You made a lot of sense.
That's about as clear as mud.
All right, so anyway, John Lieberman from the Howard 100 News. What do you have for us in the Howard 100 News?
I just want to, and then I'll be done with Benjy, I promise. But, Howard, can you declare that no tweets should come out from the show from staffers' personal accounts? Do you agree with that?
During the show.
During the show from 6 until 10:30, is that a reasonable rule?
I don't think that people should be tweeting when they're supposed to be at work, working. Now, there's a technicality here. Benjy's claiming it's his girlfriend. I don't know if, in fact, it could have been Benjy's girlfriend. Maybe it wasn't. I would say concentrate while you're here. It's only 4 hours. And the rest of the day, tweet all you want. That would be a good rule, I would think.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think it would be. Now, he's saying, listen, it was my girlfriend, so who knows? But I don't know what's going on.
At this point, I do.
Same effect, Howard.
Exactly, Robin. Exactly. At this point, I believe that it was Benjy's girlfriend from some other background we did. But regardless, the 80,000 followers of Benjy believe that tweet came out, and that's all that matters.
And then what happens is I start getting calls and things in the office. Benjy's tweeting during the show, and it becomes a big distraction. Right. So I would prefer not. But what can I tell you? I mean, it's constant with this guy.
Oh, come on.
Now that this all started, and he's loving the attention.
I know, because here's the email. You ready? I don't believe Benjy for 1 minute when he says he and his girlfriend sleep naked and they don't have sex. A normal woman is not going to sleep nude in the bed with a man unless she's going to fuck him. As a woman, I can tell you, when we love a man, we want sex as badly as he does. So why wait? Especially if you two are now, in love. Benjy, she is using you so you can keep her name active on the radio. You know what? I don't believe that exactly, because I don't believe she could really live with herself if she has to sit there and fuck Benjy for radio mentions.
I don't know this girl.
I don't think she would do that.
I don't know her. I don't know what she's capable of. I don't.
She seems like a nice girl.
Anything.
If she's with Benjy only because she wants to get mentioned on the radio, that's horrible. I feel bad for her.
She's in love with me.
You know that.
Yes.
Why is she still holding? I mean, are you guys still waiting on sex, intercourse?
I almost rather not talk about that because everyone's saying she gets so much shit about that, and I don't want to talk about that.
Well, that's fair enough.
It is.
If you were having sex with Benjy, would you want people to know?
I wouldn't.
All right. That's fair. You're a woman. You can relate to that. If you for some reason went out of your mind and started having sex with Benjy, do you really want it discussed?
It would have to be on the QT.
Right.
That's true.
That I understand.
Over my dead body.
Would you?
If Benjy gets some of that Tukey before me.
Would you? If Robin said right now she'd have sex with you, Mr. Kane, you would do it, right?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes.
Oh my! I would.
But you're married. Wait a minute. You're on the air. You're still married.
I don't think he realizes he's on the air.
If you thought Godfather's Pizza delivers in 30 minutes or it's free, wait till I get to you.
Oh my!
With my extra large.
You love her. She's your type.
She is absolutely. Robin is absolutely so gorgeous. Robin, if you would put your hand inside my lap, I could get you to be the senator of Utah. Robin.
Robin Ophelia.
Robin Ophelia, you want to be the senator, don't you? Ophelia. Oh, all the way to Utah.
No, could he explain his position on abortion?
Yeah, talk real quick, and then I'll let John Lieberman, because John's a newsman. He might be able to ask you a few questions.
Well, I would like to. I think in general, Howard, that my campaign was misunderstood. I loved my time on the campaign trail.
Yes.
I loved meeting the Cubans in Florida. I learned how to say delicious in Cuban. Do you know what the word for delicious in Cuban is, Howard?
What is it?
Well, believe me, it's delicioso. And you know delicious in Vietnamese? You know how you say that?
How do you say that?
Tong yong.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty good. In Italian, it's delicioso. I got much more going on than that Obama.
Yeah, well, the question was, what is your stance on abortion? I'll let you think about it because I really want you to be clear.
Yeah, really be clear this time.
Yeah, I really want you want to think about it while John does this?
Yes, you go.
All right. Take your time.
The last thing I want to do
opinion.
is be misunderstood 5 months in a row.
Okay.
Hey, Howard, can I say one more thing about this?
No, I'm done with you.
When you were accused of, and it was wrong, you didn't do it, of buying the strip of the car.
Right.
You don't like when people, before they find out about it, if they go ahead and put that out there.
But Benjy, it's not the same thing.
Why is it?
In other words, this is your Twitter account.
Right.
You have tweeted before during the show, according to John, when we were in commercial break. Anything that comes out of your Twitter account, he's assuming
That's
you
fine,
tweet.
But I should be asked before they put out.
It wasn't put out, Benjy. This is what bothers me so much. Okay? People build stories all the time in journalism that don't get published or don't get broadcast because the facts change, things change. This story was not broadcast.
I didn't say it was broadcast.
Right, he was asking
You just said it was put out.
Put out to people in the office.
I was conducting interviews to find out what the truth was.
The first thing was you should have checked with me.
I did, Benjy, and you give me the same old bullshit.
The first thing.
You sang.
Because I'd already heard it being talked about.
Benjy, you just accused a man of not asking you first. He asked you, and you do shtick, and you sing.
He didn't ask me first.
He asked you, and you sang. Why did you do that?
Who'd you ask first?
Benjy, I asked Jason for his reaction to the tweet that came from your account.
Listen. You've gotten sucked into the Benjy.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with it.
Listen
I'm done
to me,
with
John. Look at me. You're fairly new to this game. He sucks everyone in. Right. He does. This is what he does. And nobody cares. He's got you in his grip right now.
I do.
He does.
I do.
He's playing with you.
He's playing with you.
And now you're beshirt.
I'm done with it.
Good. That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
move on.
I'm trying to help you here.
Yeah, and I appreciate
You're going to go
that.
out of your fucking mind otherwise. You're arguing with a guy who he wants this.
I will continue to hold Benjy, in addition to everybody else, accountable.
If you wanted to kill a starving man, you know what you do? You don't feed him. You're feeding him.
You're feeding the vortex.
You're feeding it. You're in the Benjy vortex.
And I'm getting dizzy.
Mr. Kane, are you ready to discuss abortion?
Yes, I do.
What is your opinion on abortion?
Well, Howard, I want to be 100% clear on this. I want to leave absolutely no stone unturned.
Yes.
I am 70% against abortion.
70%.
And 40% for it.
Who are you, Sal?
In fact, I would like to say I firmly stand for a woman's right to choose, except in cases involving rape, incest, or pregnancy.
I see. So you're for a woman's right to get
choose.
an abortion.
Yes.
Unless she's been raped.
I think I am for a woman's right to choose unless she chooses not to sleep with me.
No, you're for a woman's right to choose unless she is raped.
Yes.
Or has
incest.
Or has sex.
Or is pregnant.
Is pregnant.
Right.
Oh.
That would change everything. That's a game changer, Howard.
Right. You see why I can't get a straight answer out of Mr. Kane? He says he's for it and against it at the same time. All right, listen, John, let's get back to Howard 100.
All right, let's get to a couple headlines quickly. We've wasted too much time.
You're not kidding. The whole show's been a waste of time, quite frankly.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's start with a little bit of Sal news. Sal getting assaulted in the coffee room after running his mouth, and we have the exclusive audio and the video at Howard 100 News. It started with Sal running into Jason Ellis. You had Jason on the other day, SiriusXM host, recent guest. Sal cracked some jokes about Jason's tattoos. The next thing you know, Jason lands a solid kick right on Sal's thigh, and this was for real.
Wow.
We gave Howard TV the videotape. Sal starts writhing in pain. He needs aspirin. The next day, he comes in limping a little bit.
The tattoo on your face? Hey, I thought Mike Tyson had bad ink. Holy shit.
Love is blind. Love is blind.
Yeah, and so is your tattoo artist.
What is that, a heart?
Yeah. With an A in it?
Yeah.
What does the A stand for?
Andrea.
Oh. Who's Andrea?
I lied. It actually stands for,
Anal.
Asking.
That hurts so bad. Oh, God.
This was a serious assault in the coffee room, all because Sal couldn't keep his mouth shut.
Well, Sal thinks when someone's a guest on the show, they become his property, and and everyone gets him and understands him. So he probably, what did he say to Jason about his tattoo?
He mumbled like, "What's the A on your face for? Asshole or anal?"
Oh my
stuff
God.
like that.
Wow.
And then Ellis just wasn't having it. And now we have learned that some of this was planned out, premeditated by Ellis, because he had his producer trail him with a camera. Ellis wanted to attack Sal earlier in the day.
Really?
Up here, because Ellis just thinks Sal is kind of a smart ass and, was cracking stuff up here. So he actually planned it, grabbed Cullen, his producer, with the camera to document this attack in the kitchen. You'll see it on Howard TV. We gave them the video. It's good video.
But he doesn't like Sal, is what you're saying. That's real.
He doesn't like Sal's remarks. He doesn't like Sal's smart-ass attitude about everything, and he took this opportunity to land a solid kick on Sal.
But he can't go around setting, punching people out and stuff, right? Over here at work. But, but Sal, you got to watch what the fuck you say.
Leave people alone.
What did you say?
Well, first of all, Alice and I do get along.
Right.
Okay.
And apparently what I didn't know is that all day long, just as a goof, because Alice is into martial arts and whatnot, he was kicking people in the leg.
Right.
And I fell into his trap because when I saw him, I started making fun of his tattoo on his face. I said, I thought Mike Tyson fucked up his face. Holy shit, look at you.
Right.
And we were giggling, and then I said, what's the A for, asshole? And then, boom, the kick came in.
Wow.
But
why did you say that? You don't even know the guy.
No, Alice and I have spoken quite a bit off the air.
Come on.
No, I was in the lunchroom.
Sal, he going up to a guy and calling him an asshole?
Well, you have to remember, Howard.
What are you, Don Rickles, without the jokes?
No. We were just kind of we've done that type of banter before, but I wasn't aware that Ellis.
Is it a joke if you go up to a guy and hit him in the head with a hammer?
Not if you've spoken to
you're
before.
going up to a guy, hey, what are you, A for asshole? Who's going to like hearing that?
Well, it's Ellis, and we have joked around in the past. I wouldn't do that to a complete stranger.
Mr. Kane, is he reading the situation improperly?
I just want to say, Howard, in this holiday season,
yeah,
we need to be together. We need to love one another. And I want to wish my Nubian princess Robin a happy Kwanzaa.
A happy Kwanzaa.
Yes, and Herman has a special gift for you, baby, neatly wrapped in my pants.
Wow, all right.
There you go.
He doesn't even hear Sal.
You are super focused on Robin.
I can't help myself.
Robin Ophelia.
Ophelia.
So I took my shot like a man. I did break his balls, and I'm good with it. And we were just having some fun.
Were you bruised?
Yeah, I was limping for quite a while.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Sal said he would never do this to a complete stranger, but didn't you walk up to Russell Simmons and say that you were the white devil and start goofing on him?
I didn't goof on him, but I did imply that I was joking about myself.
Dangerous, I swear.
Not anymore.
You're dangerous to yourself.
Yeah, I've been in quite a few altercations like that by opening my mouth.
There's one more good Sal story that we have.
Yeah.
And one of my more interesting moments here at the show so far. Sal nearly slept through his stop recently on the train, but the guy next to him, a guy named Mitch Cohen, was nice enough to wake him up. Well, Sal gets off the train. He starts banging on the window and pointing to this guy and pointing at the ticket that Sal had left wedged in front of the seat, because Sal still had $93 left on a $100 ticket.
Oh.
So Sal is wildly gesturing, according to Mitch Cohen. Mitch is a fan of Sal's. Mitch goes home, Googles, finds Sal's email address, emails Sal. Long story short, comes up here, delivers the ticket. Sal gives him a tour. While I'm interviewing both of them, Sal turns to Mitch and goes, I am so thankful to you. If you had a vagina, I'd bang you right now.
Wow.
To this stranger that he just met. And I'm thinking to myself, where the hell am I?
You're on the Howard Stern Show, you fucking idiot. That's where you are. I mean, what type of question is that?
This guy's a complete stranger.
So what?
He delivered me, and you're talking about shaving his asshole and all this stuff.
In other words, Sal, you don't know the sensibilities of the guy.
Yes, that's very true.
That's John's point.
Yeah, well,
it's the same with Jason Ellis. You don't really know him. You're calling him an asshole. I mean, people are going to get steamed.
But is it right for Ellis to carry a camera with a premeditated?
No, it's not.
Well, that's another issue.
Mr. Kane,
yes,
what do you make of all this people's?
First of all, I want to say Mitch Cohen.
Yeah,
he saved you, Sal.
He sure did.
Thank God for the Irish.
That's number one.
Mr. Kane, what do you make of people? They can't get along. Is that the problem in the country?
Absolutely. You know, people aren't brave enough, Howard. They need, you know, this country needs a real man for president. For example, myself, I had colon cancer. It metastasized to my liver. I was given 30% chance of survival. But here I am in your beautiful, serious studio, running for president practically, and cheating on my wife.
Right, but you're not running for president.
Well, let's see that Mormon pussy Romney get as much Tukey as I did.
Well, we'll see. All right. Well, you're a fascinating man. Anything else, John?
Howard,
Yeah.
I just want to bring up one more Sal thing. Didn't you go in and tell Jon Stewart you didn't think he was that funny when he hosted the Grammys?
Yeah, that's true. And that was
Sal doesn't think.
No, but I'm trying to think more.
Debbie the Pet Lady, as long as John Lieberman is defending himself, Debbie the Pet Lady's on the phone claims she's pissed at John Lieberman. Do you know about this?
I think so.
I heard a report about Debbie on the news yesterday.
It's weird being a reporter. Everyone gets pissed at you, right? I mean,
I'm used to it. It's just a different dynamic here.
Yeah. Debbie, what's the grief? What's the
the beef?
The beef, not the grief. What's the beef?
Hello?
Debbie?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi, what's your beef with John?
I know, fucking stupid. That John is a fucking piece of shit, all right? He was supposed to help me go after the fucking Ed dirt, okay?
All right, you're talking about Ass Napkin Ed?
Fucking shit on me. And you know you weren't supposed to post that shit on me. I told you when he was using that shit against me.
What is going on?
Debbie, Debbie, how many hours have I spent calming you down over the past 3 days? How many conversations have we had? And you told me yesterday, I'm your saving grace. Did you not tell me I'm your saving grace yesterday?
I never told you were my saving grace.
You didn't? I have it on tape.
Fucking lie, you little fucking lie. Play that shit back then, fuckface, okay?
Why is she so upset?
Here's why she's upset.
Debbie, have a little respect. He's a newsman.
I'm sorry for your news, but they're in cahoots, these two.
Are you in cahoots with Ass Napkin Ed?
Wait. Who's in cahoots, Debbie?
You're in cahoots with that Shelly fuck bitch, too, okay?
I believe she's referring to Shuli.
I know you're down with that fuckface, and don't play me. You're all trying to cover up, and you won't let me tell the truth. And you want to.
What is she talking about, John?
Here's what she's.
You ruined me.
Let me boil it
Glad
down.
you took the job?
No, don't mention the shit. And I want it off the news now.
What is the cover
Let me boil it down. Debbie was very upset that Ass Napkin Ed allegedly was threatening her over the weekend to release some personal information about her. Okay? She said she wanted to get out in front of it so that Ed wouldn't somehow start spinning his own tail. Okay. So she revealed to me some details about her criminal past. She revealed details about her criminal past to me.
Yes.
She said we should broadcast it, in fact, because she wanted her side out there before
fair
Ed
enough.
could reveal it. Now, Debbie, we told the story in a very fair way. In fact, I said that it was 30 years ago, it was in your past, and now you're moving forward with
What
your
happened,
life.
Debbie? What was the criminal act? Debbie.
What? How?
What was it? I didn't know you had a criminal past. What is the past?
Doesn't matter, because the whole fucking world knows
Well,
now.
why'd you tell everyone?
I told the stupid news, fuck.
Well, that's the news. That's what they do.
No.
Wait, maybe Mr. Kane can say something here. Can you
I
say
just
something to Debbie?
Yes, I would like to say that.
President here, I'm sorry.
No. I just want to say, when I hear all that screaming and crying and cursing, reminds me I got a phone home.
Right. You've got some explaining to do. All right, Debbie.
Well, you know, it's for the President of the United States. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful to you, but, you know, you shouldn't be playing around on the air the way you are with the sexual shit, okay? Because,
Yeah, what about that? She's making a good point.
Be doing this on the air.
Well, I would like to address
You're making yourself really look like shit now, and it's,
Mr. Kane, Debbie says that you're making light of sexual harassment, and she
Debbie-
doesn't like it as a woman.
Debbie,
and
you,
that's why you
Debbie.
shouldn't even be a president.
Let him
I'm
answer.
sorry.
Let him answer you,
now,
Debbie.
let me address your question and comment.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to. Debbie,
I have no respect for you.
hold on a
Sorry,
second.
I'm just in a bad
Let him
mood
answer,
right now.
Debbie. Let him answer, and then we'll get back to
My
your
gosh,
problem.
I feel like Rodney Dangerfield.
Right, getting no respect.
None
Okay.
at all.
Right.
Okay, now, Debbie, you've heard of LBJ
Yes.
and JFK?
Right.
Well, I'm PPP.
Right.
Pizza, politics, and pussy.
Well, you're making a joke, and that's what Debbie doesn't like.
Oh, that's what she doesn't
you're
want.
a congressman in the United States, going to be a president.
Well, he's not a
He was never a congressman.
I was this close, Debbie.
He was almost the
You're
president.
playing around like this because it's making you look more bad, disrespectful to the United States of America here.
Right. What do you say to Debbie and the women
What are
out
you
there?
doing on Howard's show anyway? I don't understand.
Well, Debbie, we want him on. I mean,
I would
this
like
is an
to
exclusive.
Say, and this is an exclusive, and I purposely came here to Howard's show. It's the only place I would go.
Howard Stern
I mean,
show, but
Debbie, this is a big deal for me.
Debbie.
Yeah, don't get in our way.
Now listen, Debbie, if you came to the studio,
I with the president. I'm sorry.
All right, but Debbie, he's not the president, but he does want to answer your accusation.
but I would like to say, Howard, I mean this too.
Yeah,
I would like to shove my tongue down Debbie's throat if I didn't think she'd run to fucking Gloria Allred.
Right. Well, Debbie, look.
Oh, he's making me sick. I can't.
All right, I'm gonna shut him up and let you get back to John Lieberman.
Please, I'm not.
John, you say Debbie called you, from what I understand, that she had some sort of criminal thing that she wanted to get off her chest before anybody found out about it.
That is correct. So, Debbie, let me ask you this:
John, the truth here. Tell the fucking truth, okay? Because I called you up. I had all the proof on Ed, what he was doing to me, how he was making threats and going to get people to hate me off the Stern Party thing and everything else.
Debbie, I was protecting you by not releasing secretly recorded conversations. You recorded Ed secretly. I was protecting you by not releasing that.
Sounds very nice.
I have to record him secretly because you know what he lies about me. He's been trying to get me off the Stern show. Now he did it.
Debbie, you're not going to be off the Stern show.
Yes, you are going to take me off.
No, I'm not.
You don't want to deal with me. I'm a sick fuck now. Everybody thinks I'm a psycho fucking perfect, and they don't
Debbie,
understand me. Because
Ed doesn't control this show. I do. No, I control it. How do you figure Ass Napkin Ed controls this show?
you have no clue what he did to me.
Well,
Nobody
without your
cared.
knowledge, he's doing it, apparently.
Messages with Will and everybody. They filled out the machine. I'm sure him and his little buddies there.
Debbie, how could Ed get you off the show?
And I'm not the sicko.
How could Ed get you off the show?
Pull.
He's got pull. I'm the guy. I'm Howard Stern. I'm telling you,
And
there's no
you never
pull.
talk to Ed.
I never speak to Ed.
God, pull with your peoples there, Howard. Not you. Your peoples.
They don't. These people don't have any influence on me.
Got the pull.
So what is the criminal background?
Debbie, I heard the report and I thought it was wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I was like, wow, she's really changed her life. You never hear a story like that.
Well, like I said, yeah, I had problems in my past. I didn't want to.
You had problem. Well, it sounds uplifting. You straightened yourself out.
I did. I had a bad past. You know, nobody wants.
Mr. Kane, isn't that what it's about?
Everybody gotta know it now. Because
oh my gosh,
Mr. Kane, isn't that what it's about? People like Debbie, Americans who can turn it around.
Second chances.
Absolutely. Howard, I could not agree with you anymore. May I ask you a question,
Sure.
Howard? Where's the best place to jerk off here at Sirius? I've been doing a lot of pumping off since my wife found out about my shenanigans.
All right, but listen, Debbie, I think it's great. I don't know what you did. I didn't hear the report.
Thank God you didn't hear the report.
Tell me what you did.
Put the report away. Put it away.
All right, but what did you do?
I was in jail, okay?
For what?
It was a long time ago. It was attempt murder. It was original charge was attempt.
You lost your temper, I guess?
Attempt murder, and he dropped it down. I had to take a plea to assault, and they gave me a 2 to 6 sentence.
Well, it sounds like you've gotten your anger issues under control.
I do.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
All right.
I haven't had any bad problems since then. I've been a good mom and everything else. I'm not a bad person. I don't want people to fucking twist this shit around.
I think you're terrific. I like you.
Yeah, Howard, would you fucking hire me after you found out?
Wow.
Wow. All right, well.
Just another day in the Howard 100 newsroom.
All right. Thank you, John Lieberman. You've done an excellent job, I guess. It sounds like you're in the trenches. This is a guy. John used to be a legitimate newsman, you know. Let me tell you, Mr. Kane, it has been an honor to have you here today.
It's a pleasure. And thank you for letting me state my case, Howard.
Is there anything you'd like to say? I'm not asking any specific questions.
I think that, he had to drop out of the race, suspend his campaign, and I don't really think that he had a chance to say everything that he wants to say.
If I may, I'd like to give you a forum now. Is there one statement you can leave us with before you leave today?
Absolutely.
Right.
Howard, my campaign does continue. Howard, I started a website, thecanesolutions.com. There, I list my ideas, proposals, and plans to make this country great again.
Yes.
And at the top of my list,
yes,
get Robin topless.
T-O-P-L-E-S.
Ophelia.
Ophelia. Well,
yum, yum.
Robin, that's got to be pretty heady stuff for you. This guy was almost the Republican
it's
nominee.
Pretty amazing, yeah.
That's right, yep. Toke, you say you're a Herman Cain fan, right?
Yeah, if I knew that Herman Cain was this funny, I would have backed him the whole way.
Right.
You're now a fan.
Now you're a fan. You know, Mr. Cain.
I'm a fan now.
You can still donate to my campaign.
Toke does make a good point. Today, you're showing yourself to be a fun guy.
Yes,
you're open and honest.
Yes,
does the campaign, in a way, force you to be something you're not?
It does, Howard. It makes me think of things that I don't otherwise think of, so that when I do think of them, they are thoughts, but not necessarily well thought out.
Right. And, I think a lot of people can learn from you.
And I think Robin should give him some.
Could you convince Robin? Can you say something?
You'd have to be very
absolutely.
persuasive.
It's clear you want to go out with her.
There are some things. Robin, when I hear you speak, I get a raging hot on. So come on, Robin. Are you ready to raise a little cane?
Wow.
How's that? I think I'm winning her over, Howard.
You are winning her over.
Robin, just for me. Do
these lines really work?
Don't you want to raise a little cane, Robin? Come on.
Just for me, Robin.
What?
Just say, "Oh, Herman, it feels so good." Oh, yeah.
You're one of those guys who sometimes I hear you talk about yourself. You call yourself Herman Cain. I mean, you talk in the third person.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because
is that effective?
Herman Cain believes that Herman Cain's effectiveness is based upon Herman Cain's ability to connect with Herman Cain's public.
Right.
So in conclusion to this particular statement, I would like to say that Herman Cain is one fine individual who you will look for on the next ticket, because Herman Cain draws people, and people love Herman.
All right. Well, I don't know what your future is going to be, but wish you the best. I mean, I don't like the shenanigans with the women.
Why?
Well, because listen, you can't you can't go around harassing people. You understand? Although you're doing a great job of it today with Robin.
Is it harassment when I'm offering cash?
Wow.
No.
At that point, isn't it business, Howard?
Yeah.
And isn't this country based on capitalism?
Absolutely. And you love it.
Cash for service, service for cash.
You love Robin, and that's what I love. And I love Robin, too. That we agree on. Agree on.
Where is the door to that glass booth?
Nobody point that out.
I would like to get right up next to that glass booth right now and do a scene from Midnight Express.
Well, Robin, you've always charmed every one of our guests.
I guess. I had no idea.
And you've done it again.
Herman Cain, 2016.
2016. Make your check out now, brother.
All right. Thank you, Toke. All right. Mr. Cain, thank you again.
I'm sure you're very busy trying to avoid your wife.
Yes, I have to hop on a plane as soon as I get out of here because I can tell she's close by.
And, you got a lot of explaining to do to your wife.
It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
But you know what, Howard? Chicks dig me.
They do, evidently.
You can talk her down, right?
You can say whatever you want. Chicks dig me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they like my message. It's clear, it's concise, and I'm packing in my pants.
Right. It's 999 is your message.
999. I got it, baby.
I think it's referring to inches.
Yes. 9 inches, 9 inches. That's 9 inches long, 9 inches around.
Right.
And the other one is just a pizza because you get hungry after all that fucking. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Well, let me tell you something. It's been an honor.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for coming in here. I'm getting to know you a lot better.
If I do become president,
yes,
you know who I'll ask for vice president.
You're only suspended, huh?
I only suspended my campaign.
Who will be the vice president?
First of all, let me tell you who the first lady will be.
Yes.
Robin Ophelia. The first lady of the United States. Robin Ophelia. And you will be my vice president.
One thing I know is Robin always tried to work her name Ophelia into, and you say it and you love the name Ophelia.
I'm ready to drop it.
You don't like it? Creeps you out?
It's not only a name, it's a command.
Ophelia.
Ophelia. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I do declare, these lights, or is it just
By the way, coming up next, Joe Paterno to professes love to Robin.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, and Jim Sandusky for his love for Robin's nephew.
Right. Well, you have really charmed everyone.
Thank you. It was a pleasure being here. And I do
you
hope
answered
I come
some
back
tough
again.
questions. Yes, absolutely. And you've answered a lot of tough questions.
And I hope I put to rest the concept of me beating around the bush and not being well informed. You understand?
Right. No, you seem to really be up on the issues.
I say bring our boys out. Get those troops out of Greenland.
We're not in Greenland. Well, let me tell you something. I know you're joking about that, but you've said a lot of...
he's joking.
I think you're joking. You've said a lot of very intelligent things.
Thank you,
especially
sir.
about Robin.
They are from the heart.
Right. And I like that you're faithful to Robin, at least.
Absolutely. I only wish that when I was in charge of Taco Bell that I could have had
Taco
a chance.
Bell?
I wanted a chance with Robin's Taco.
Well, you work for
Bell.
I thought it was Godfather.
I think you're joking, right?
I'm kidding. You know that I'm only kidding.
I see.
Hardly. What I wouldn't do to you, baby.
Of all the pizza pies you made, has there ever been a pizza pie as beautiful as Robin?
No, there has never been one as beautiful as Robin. I want to get the toppings of those gorgeous black boobies right on top of that pizza.
Right.
No beverage necessary.
All right. Well, listen, you are a great man to come in here and try to seduce
most
Robin.
people would run and hide with what's been going on with you.
Hardly. I thought I was clear with all my policies, and I was absolutely upfront with all my extracurricular marital
You were the front runner. The problem is they started looking into you and they ruined you.
Who knew?
Yeah.
I would have thought that they would just say, oh, well, here comes an aspired man, make him president.
I figured, you had written a book, you got on there, and you said you're running for president. Nobody expected you to even get 1% of the vote, and all of a sudden you became the front runner, and that fucked you up. You never expected that.
I never expected that.
Right.
I knew I was going to do well.
Right.
But I didn't think I would win out this early. You know that Mitt Romney, he was nervous, and Gingrich, he was nervous. They were all nervous for me because people liked what I was saying.
Right.
Educate the youngsters so that they can realize how stupid they are.
Right.
That's my message, Howard.
It's a good message, I'll
Thank
tell you that. I'm the biggest idiot on the planet, and I believe that. All right, Robin. Well, there's your new boyfriend, Herman Cain.
Yes, I'm glad he's very busy.
Are you turned on by Mr. Cain at all? Any of the things he said? I mean, sexually?
No.
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 Be honest.